Make your way to the crown and remember the sound.
Mic check. Okay, the mic is working. Hey, good evening, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Good evening to you. Happy Wednesday. What's today's date? The 11th of December. The year 2024 is almost over. And tonight we are watching AEW Dynamite. Winter is coming. I'm excited for it. For those of you who've never seen me before, my name is Eric. I'm from the Ringside Rundown podcast. I am a co-host on that podcast. And like I said, tonight we're watching AEW Dynamite. And it should be a good show. There's a lot of great matches happening on the show. Anytime AEW puts together these special event episodes of Dynamite, they're always usually pretty good on paper. So I'm excited to get into it. We're going to see matches like Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly. That is to determine who's going to face MJF at World's End at the end of this month in pay-per-view. And then there's also going to be Ricochet versus Brody King, and that is for the Continental Classic Gold League inside of the tournament. Also, Claudio Castagnoli versus Will Ospreay, also Gold League action. Mariah May will be defending the AEW Women's World Championship against her former best friend, Mina Shirakawa. And also, we're going to see Pac team up with the World Heavyweight Champion, Jon Moxley, to take on Switchblade, Jay White, and Orange Cassidy. So, it should be a very good episode of AEW Dynamite. I am excited to get into it. Still pretty early. Just to let you guys know, earlier today, we dropped a brand new episode of the Ringside Rundown podcast. Please, if you have time and you're into wrestling podcast, please go check it out there. That is a Spotify link. However, as you can see with that ticker right under me, the podcast is available on different platforms. It's not just Spotify. It's available on Apple. It's available basically wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you can't find it, you can always head to the YouTube and watch the episode there. There on YouTube has full episodes, highlights of certain episodes, and also the short form content. So please, if you can't find it on your platform of choice, YouTube is always there for you. Here is the YouTube link, by the way, just so you have it. Also available on TikTok. We're also on TikTok. That's right. But I don't have to do any silly dances or anything like that. I just basically post up highlights of the stream and, stuff like that. So definitely check that out. And of course, please, if you're into wrestling or you just want a cool place to hang out, amongst friends and whatnot, check us out on Discord. It's available there for you to come hang out with us. We are a little over 8 minutes away from AEW Dynamite, so it's chill. It's just to let everybody kind of file in and get ready for the show. Let me go ahead and type this out. So hopefully everybody's having a good Wednesday. I know it's the middle of the week. We're almost there. People are like We're almost there at Friday, but not quite yet. It's hump day, so we're almost there. Watching. Alright. I'm a pretty good typer. Right, there we go. I got that all typed out. And then hit the enter on that. Good to gizzo. Oh boy. There we go. Should be good to go now. Discord's looking right. Obviously, if you're a sub or a moderator, you can head into the Discord and watch AEW Dynamite as I'm reacting to it. It is available for you. For those of you, any of you watching on the YouTube, just let you know if you subscribe to the channel. On Twitch, that gives you access to a secret area of the Discord where you can watch AEW Dynamite as I am reacting to it. So that is there available for you.
So I wanted to take a moment to tell you personally that you will always be a close second to my actual favorite.
Who's that, Gunther?
And my all-time favorite is none other than Bill Goldberg.
Ay.
So Brett, join them.
What's going on, Mike? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for stopping in the stream early tonight. I appreciate it. Hopefully you're having a good Wednesday. Hopefully you're feeling better, because I know you have that lingering cough. So I hope you're feeling better, buddy. But thank you for being here. I hope you're excited for Dynamite tonight. Looks like a good show on paper. A lot of good matches on there. Should be some good wrestling. So I hope you're doing well. Thank you again, buddy. We are just a little under 5 minutes away from AEW Dynamite tonight. Again, a lot of great matches on the card. We got the one I'm looking forward to the most is the Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly. Those two are very close friends. They have a storied rivalry with each other. Not only that, but the winner of this match will get to face MJF at World's End, which is kind of weird because they already did that stipulation with Roddy, and we kind of already figured out that Roddy was going to lose. Maybe tonight Kyle O'Reilly gets the win, and then that sets up Kyle O'Reilly MJF at World's End, and Kyle O'Reilly loses, and then finally Adam Cole wins the one he needs to win to face MJF. I don't know. That's just me kind of spitballing. It's kind of hard to follow along with whatever AEW is doing. My mind is being blown right now. Just turn on the WWE Network. They're doing NXT Revolution from 2014. I just watched the tail end of the Ascension versus Finn Balor and Hideo Itami. The name Hideo Itami blew my mind. I bet it did. Wow, 2014, already a decade ago that happened. Wow. Time is weird, man. Already, that's a decade old? That's crazy. That is insane that is a decade old already. Man. Time is so strange, bro. I don't get it. How is that supposed to be a thing? You know, and Man, it'd be awesome if we had Hideo Itami back in the NXT and WWE in any capacity. I felt like he would have excelled right now in this current state of WWE. I don't even know what he's doing in Japan. To be honest with you, I haven't kept up with Japan at all. So it's a little weird. It's a little weird that he hasn't come in and worked for AEW yet. You know, you figure he'd probably be a good fit for AEW. But that is crazy. It's even crazier you still have access to the WWE network. This Saturday, we're going to be watching Saturday night's main event. The nostalgic program that it is. I believe from what I read, it's only going to be a 2-hour program. Nothing crazy. I think 3 to 4 matches. That's about it. You know, nothing too wild. It's not going to be given the same sort of feel as a PLE. But, I mean, it's still going to be pretty cool. You know, Jesse Ventura is going to be on the call. They got a surprise with Cody. I'm thinking it's the Winged Eagle belt. Cody, for one night only, is going to be bringing back the Winged Eagle belt. I think that's just a guess. It's not a definite. There was just a video posted, a little skit between Triple H and Cody, and it was revealed that something is being unveiled for the show, but only for Saturday night's main event. It's only going to be unveiled for Saturday night's main event. Nothing else. Like, they have to give it back. So, very interested in seeing what that is about. Tomorrow is going to be a special stream. I don't usually stream on Thursdays, but we're doing a special stream tomorrow where I will be streaming the video game A Plague's Tale: Innocence. So, look out for that. Alex Riley, Corey Graves, and Rich Brennan on commentary. Jesus Christ, I can't handle this. Come on, AEW, start soon before my mind blows up. I remember Rich Brennan. I always thought Rich Brennan was fantastic. I was always a fan of Rich Brennan, you know? And this was early on in Corey Graves' commentary career. So AEW should be starting soon. We're going to kill the background music and get ready for the program so you can watch me watch wrestling. Of course, if you are a sub or a moderator, Mike, you can head up on in the Discord. And if you don't have access to the show, you can do so. Don't worry. Throughout the show, we're going to be doing predictions and everything. Yeah, he tweeted it was his 10-year anniversary, so I'm guessing that's why they're showing it. It probably has a lot to do with Kevin Owens, too. Was Kevin Owens on that show? Yeah, no, I saw the Graves tweet. Damn, it's still crazy. It's been 10 years already. That doesn't seem real. That doesn't seem like 10 years. Wow. All right. Time to start up some AEW Dynamite. There's that.
It's Wednesday.
It sure is.
AEW Dynamite is live from the T-Mobile Center in Kansas City, Missouri.
You're a little ahead of me, Michael, so just a fair warning. But you're right, here come the Death Riders. Oh, don't worry about it. Take your time. Like I tell everybody, if you want to watch the show and, be a part of the conversation, you can just turn down my audio and, watch it on your TV. And anytime something cool happens, you can always hop in the chat and say what's up. Looks like they're starting early. I thought this was going to be the main event. Apparently not. It's Jon Moxley and Pac teaming up to take on Orange Cassidy and Jay White. So,
one of the most explosive, pun intended.
I really thought this was going to be at the end of the show.
And when we are starting things out with the Death Riders, with Pac, with the AEW World Champion Jon Moxley, we know we are in for a ride.
What a week. What a week in AEW, and it all started on Monday with all
This man carries around his world championship inside of a briefcase,
What a big month,
which is a little weird.
Continental Classic. Got a story to tell you very quickly. I heard from Jon Moxley today. Scared the hell out of me.
I can understand why.
And he said, after Saturday, Shivani, I have given Orange Cassidy a stay of execution. I have no idea what he meant by that, but
He means he's going to execute Orange
those
Cassidy.
are his words, not mine.
If I was Orange Cassidy, I would be very concerned because Jon Moxley is a man who backs up his words.
Yeah, thankfully, this past Saturday at Collision, it was FTR that just happened to be there speaking backstage.
By the
that
way, I'll do
noticed
the
Orange Cassidy
predictions
being
now.
attacked by Jon Moxley, by Wheeler Yuta with those chemicals in hand.
Once again, if you're so happen to be watching on the YouTube, you, in order to do the predictions, you have to head over to the Twitch channel. So to do that,
And now
yeah,
we
really
kick
quick.
off the action tonight on Dynamite with tag team action. But it is a very unlikely alliance facing Moxley and Pac here tonight.
Yeah, Jay White certainly known, being part of the Bang Bang Gang, but his tag team partner here tonight. Certainly birds of a different feather. Will they be able to flock together?
all right.
His tag team partner from
Predictions
wherever,
are put in.
Wayne,
So if you want to predict, you can gamble your channel points.
squeezed. Orange Cassidy.
This team of Orange Cassidy and Jay White came about because of what
Orange Cassidy, the unlikely hero for AEW.
Defeating the Bastard Pac, their first ever one-on-one meeting. But after the bell, Jay White was descended upon by the Death Riders. It was Orange Cassidy that intervened. It was Hangman Page that intervened. We even saw Christian Cage, ever the opportunist, looking for a chance to pick his shot. But it seems like the Death Riders, at least numerically, may be about to meet their match should Team AEW be able to coalesce.
All right, let's see how this
Took a
goes.
while, didn't it?
I want to see how Jay White and Orange Cassidy are going to be able to coexist, as they say, in pro wrestling.
Certainly
But
How will they
Nigel,
be
it
able
could
to
they're
handle
aligning
each other?
themselves. It could be that all these people
Oh,
have competing
oh,
interests.
looks like the Death Riders trying to get the
We've
jump,
seen
and Orange
Moxley wants
Cassidy
the
and Jay
World
White knew it was
Championship.
coming.
Hangman Page wants the same.
Orange
As Jay
Cassidy with a
White
tope
and
through the
Moxley
ropes. Oh
to
no,
kick things off.
I didn't even hear the bell. I don't even think there was a bell.
At first it
Big
comes
chop.
Knife-edge chop from Switchblade Jay White.
You brought up a good
Big
point,
chop.
Excalibur. Jay White
Orange
wants Jon
Cassidy
Moxley,
saying what's
wants
up to the
become
little
the
Darby
AEW
fan
World
right
Champion.
there.
I think that's his motive.
Jay White's on
We know
Jon
that
Moxley,
Orange Cassidy's
beating the hell out of him.
motive has been to help keep the Death Riders at bay, and we don't so
Ooh.
sure that's worked as well as they wanted to right now.
Well, I think Orange Cassidy, in his opinion, the only way to neutralize Jon Moxley, to break this iron grip that Jon Moxley has over AEW, is to take the AEW
Ooh.
World Championship away from him. I don't think Jay White's motives are so self-serving. Or so altruistic, I should say. More self-serving.
More self-serving.
now, whatever his
Biting
motives,
Jon
Jay White
Moxley,
trying
that's
to take
crazy.
a chunk out of the head of the AEW World Champion.
And meanwhile, while we were watching Jay White and Jon Moxley battle in front of our announce desk, Orange Cassidy and Pac paired off a long
It's like a
history
me, yeah, it's like let's switch over now.
Going back
Wow.
4+ years, all the way to the very first Revolution in Chicago in 2020.
Orange Cassidy's got Jon Moxley
Where they left off
taken
that
care of, no
full
problem.
year Last month, Orange Cassidy right hands to the head of Jon Moxley. And now
Again, I don't even think the bell even rang.
Lord, Jay White will not be done until he has destroyed this announce table. It's all over the place.
One more, for God's sakes.
Pac, the
Jeez.
bastard being introduced.
Oh
to
my
the
God.
announce desk.
Jon Moxley
Repeatedly,
just
Jay White,
threw Orange Cassidy into the
perhaps
stairs.
with a target on the three of us that we are not aware of.
Interesting to see how Orange Cassidy will do. This is his first match since Full Gear.
Now
Since
the bell
there's
rings.
finally, since the match.
Jay
against
White's in
Jon
there with
Moxley.
the Pac. Picks back up.
Now the action
very
into the
easily
ring
hits him with the backbreaker. John Moxley breaks up the pin.
But the flat of John Moxley's boot breaks it up.
What a night. Continental Classic matches.
John
Women's
Moxley
World
gets
title
tagged in by
match all
Pac.
here tonight. All in winner is coming.
That's right.
John Moxley has a
Mariah,
hold
Mina,
of Jay White's hair, hits him with a
Our
forearm.
main event tonight on Dynamite, all of that and so much more Gold League action, the Continental Classic. But right now, Jay White, right hand, backing up the AEW
Big
World
chop.
Champion John Moxley.
Another big chop. They're going back and forth with these chops now.
Chop to the chest, or chops, I should say, being exchanged.
Man, and Jay White getting the advantage here. How about that? Not many people can say that against Moxley, that they've out-chopped him.
And look at this. I mean, when it's Jay White, John Moxley, toe-to-toe, when the other Death Riders aren't involved.
Uh-oh. Jay White almost had the Blade Runner in there.
It's a pretty level affair, Nigel.
Blind tag from Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy takes out Pac.
As John Moxley being singled out this time by Orange Cassidy. Body shots.
in his own corner there, and you could see that enabled Pac to make a tag.
Oh, he almost went for the orange punch.
Orange punch attempted. John Moxley finding himself threatened by the Blade Runner and the orange punch.
Ooh.
But Nigel, as you identified, Pac, the legal man, as Moxley and Orange Cassidy right.
Oh, no. Oh, that's not going to feel good. He just kind of chucked them on the announcer's table.
They will not be happy until they have destroyed this announce desk.
Doing a pretty good job of it tonight and destroying each other in the interim.
Chaos at ringside, and this is the MO of the Death Riders. Orange Cassidy spoke vociferously ever since their introduction. Said that no one has any idea of how dangerous they are.
But Nigel, to that point, we haven't heard Orange Cassidy say much since Full Gear, since he had those chemicals poured down his throat by Wheeler Yuta.
You can understand why. Do you think Orange Cassidy's afraid?
I don't think Orange Cassidy's afraid at all. I think, oh, wait a second, there we see Christian Cage.
There's the patriarchy.
That he can execute for a shot at the AEW World Championship anytime he would like.
Yeah, now that's up in the
There's the
suites
patriarchy. They're in the
T-Mobile
suites.
Center.
John Moxley gets tagged in.
John Moxley, as the AEW World Champion, has more than one individual gunning for him. Dare I say, that's exactly the way he likes it. Certainly he had to know it was coming.
But in the case of Christian Cage, Tony, he has that contract in that briefcase. When he executes that contract, anytime, anywhere, it's his shot at the AEW World Championship.
And that means even after a match.
That's right, all Cage has to do is sign that contract. And it
Orange Cassidy trying to fight back.
Thrust kick by Orange Cassidy, stunning the
Just to let you know, people on Twitch, you're watching the stream and you're not a Twitch sub, or you know, if you're not a Twitch sub, period, you're gonna get hit with a block of advertisements. To avoid the advertisements, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button down below, and for $6, you can avoid advertisements, get cool emotes to use in chat, 15% off ringside rundown merchandise, and a special section of the Discord opens up where you can watch AEW Dynamite Winter is coming tonight.
Switch there by Jay White.
Nice.
The DDT strikes, does the switchblade swing, and a miss by Moxley. Another DDT. Death Riders finding themselves on the back foot
Jay White.
against this unlikely
Jay White
duel.
talking
Jay
too
White and
much
Orange Cassidy.
crap.
As Pac takes down Jay White, and fans action our opening contest continues in picture-in-picture.
All right, so we got picture-in-picture here. Right now, inside of the ring is just Pac and Jay White. On the outside is Orange Cassidy and John Moxley. Pac throws Jay White outside. He's in the area for the Death Riders. John Moxley gets tagged in, but he stays on top of Jay White on the outside. They're by the commentary table. Now John Moxley's just dragging Jay White around the outside area. Picks him up and straddles him on the barricade. That's not nice. And then hits him with a high boot. sending Jay White over the barricade into the crowd. Jon Moxley, the world champion, is not really worried about the count from the referee, Bryce Remsburg. He's a champion, so he knows he's not really going to be in a lot of trouble. Jay White is fighting back. They're fighting each other outside of the barricade as Jon Moxley brings Jay White back to ringside area. Jon Moxley rolls Jay White back into the ring. And the match is basically back where we started. Jon Moxley doing a good job of cutting off Jay White to his partner, Orange Cassidy. He could use a tag right now. He's trying to get the reprieve. Speaking of tag, Jon Moxley tags in Pac. Pac and Jon Moxley in the ring now, beating down Jay White. Pac sort of trying to antagonize the crowd into booing him. And then he takes out Orange Cassidy. Smart. It's got to think of it as smart, you know? Pac has got his knee across the throat of Jay White. Snapmare. They're being very slow and methodical. Pac and Jon Moxley are, but they're keeping Jay White in their corner, which is very smart. It's very smart tag team wrestling. Keep your opponent in your corner away from getting the tag to his partner and getting some reprieve. So it's very smart tag team wrestling from Pac and Moxley. But they do take too much time kind of trying to antagonize the crowd, I guess you could say. Had a buddy call me right when Dynamite just kicked off back now. Hey, no problem, buddy. No need to apologize. Things happen,
Kansas
you know?
City, Missouri, we got a view from the skybox.
Not really anything happening crazy in the match so far.
Is watching our opening contest.
It's kind of back and forth between the Death Riders and Jay White and Orange Cassidy.
Unlikely duo of Switchblade Jay White and Orange Cassidy, who had some early
oh my word!
Since then,
these knee strikes are nasty.
A commanding presence in this match. Far more time and synergy together. While White and Orange Cassidy,
big forearm strike
in terms of taking the AEW World Title away from Jon Moxley.
Similar aim, but I think
very
different purposes.
Yeah, the Death Riders are far more on the same
Don't
page
like that.
in terms of them.
But again, Death Riders doing the smart thing and keeping their opponents in their corner.
They really are on the same page.
Jay White all foamy. I don't like that. I don't like the way that's worded, Mike.
Far leg hooked. Switchblade Jay White able to kick out, and Tony, we briefly touched on it.
Pac getting in the face of Bryce Remsburg. Pac only about an inch taller than Bryce, which is hilarious. Jay White with a big chop to Pac, but Pac eats it.
Christian Cage taking advantage of Hook. Of course, he put Taz out. I don't know what the end game is here for Christian Cage, but obviously I think he wants to get Hook a part of his family or part of the patriarchy.
Also, Christian Cage has made his goal quite clear.
Again,
as you see him there,
they're keeping everybody grounded. I don't know if this is a smart thing as far as like keeping people interested in the match. It's very slow.
Are they going to go and get him a nice drink?
I was going to say, I don't think Christian Cage is sending them for refreshments. I have my
Jay White getting to the rope.
That involves Christian Cage. Yeah,
so Pac has to break the hold.
Pac with the side headlock on Jay White. Jay White forcing the break from the bottom rope.
You know, Tony, you've really got to get over your jealousy of Christian Cage.
Jealousy of...
You've had 5 attempts and you're still not half the father he is.
Jesus. Nigel,
Yeah, you
relax.
just got to get speared in the middle of Wembley Stadium by a man you won't stop
Very good.
puffing up.
There you go. There you
Oh, wait, that's Nigel. Sorry.
go. Okay, tag is made. Here
Tag
we go.
is
They
made. The
started
AEW World Champion
fast.
John
Orange and Jay
Moxley.
jumped them
He's
off
gotta come round your
the
house and do
hop,
your
and
dishes
then
for you
they
as well,
slowed down
son.
to a Moxley pace. Yeah.
Look at this. Look
I don't
at
know
Jay
if it was
White
a
just
real
fight
smart
back,
move
but
to
I'm
do
telling
that. You know,
too much
kind of
John
take the
Moxley
crowd
right
out of it.
Headbutt, short arm lariat. Now the cover. The
Moxley
far leg
goes for the cover,
again.
but Jay White
Able
kicks
to
out.
kick And, you know, since John
Moxley's got his
became
knee to the
AEW
back,
World Champion,
legs crossed of Jay White.
that World Championship title belt in the bag, we have not seen it. We presume that briefcase that Marina Shafir is carrying around contains that belt, but we don't know. John Moxley, I mean, he says that AEW doesn't deserve to have AEW World Championship belt. No one is.
Pac gets
deserves
tagged
to
in.
Look on that title belt.
Well, I think it's figurative. I think in John Moxley's mind, until
Stiff round
AEW
kick.
becomes the company that he sees in his mind, he's going to keep the title away.
I mean, what is Moxley's endgame, though? That he wants everyone
Carry
to
the
be
belt in the
as vicious as he and
suitcase.
the Death Riders
It
are?
makes complete sense.
Potentially, he wants
It
everyone
makes total
to have
sense,
to
Mike.
fight
What are you
for their
talking
spot
about?
here. He feels
Who
people
needs to see the belt?
have got lackadaisical.
Who needs to know who the champion is and what makes them the champion?
Screwed Jay White with potentially an opportunity to tag out to Orange Cassidy. Cassidy raring to go, but we still, Tony, do not know the extent of the damage.
Orange Cassidy gets tagged in.
Wheeler Yuta.
Moxley gets tagged in.
Oh, he comes in.
That's total product awareness. Yes. Don't you know?
Moxley and Cassidy.
AEW is top of the line in the industry when it comes to brand awareness. I didn't know if you knew that.
Josh.
Moxley off the ropes.
Orange Cassidy
Ducks a
under, and
clothesline,
he's
does
looking for
orange.
beach.
He tries to go for beach break. Moxley rolls
Tried to counter
through.
with the sunset flip.
PK
Just
from
a
Orange
crazy
Cassidy.
kick, though. Moxley was
Ducks the
able to avoid
clothesline
most
from
of it.
Pac.
Cassidy coming through, looking at
Woo! What a
Did not
DDT.
avoid that.
Pac, spiked by the DDT, and now Orange Cassidy on the ascent.
Look at him go.
John Moxley, though.
Moxley
a step
meets
quicker, but
Cassidy at the
He can
ropes.
fight fire with fire.
Moxley
Everyone
goes
wants a bite
down.
of Moxley.
Cassidy off the top. Diving
by Orange
DDT.
Cassidy.
On point.
Cover. The leg hooked, and
Kick out from Moxley.
Orange Cassidy within a hair's breadth of pitting the AEW World Champion John Moxley.
And don't get too frustrated now. A little frustration on the face here. Calling out to the fans, looking out.
Not an emotion you often see on the face of Orange Cassidy. You don't often see any emotion on his face, let's be honest.
Uh-oh.
Cassidy
Moxley
about to strip off that elbow pad
Had
for the orange punch.
Orange in
Moxley,
a rear
the
naked choke,
sleeper
but he got
Cassidy
out.
accelerates to the ropes. Wild
Misdirection.
swing. Moxley missed.
He goes
Cassidy.
again for that DDT, and he gets it again.
DDT from
He
Orange
gets the
Cassidy.
DDT again. Ducks the
Swing and a
clothesline
miss
from
that time
Pac.
by Pac.
This time
Cassidy
Pac's going to
looking
get
go
it,
for that DDT
but
again.
Pac slows the
tremendous core
momentum.
strength. Able to block it.
Stun Dog, Millionaire. Half and half.
Hot throw suplex from Jay White.
Big boot from Moxley to Jay White,
Moxley
though.
shuts him down.
And that absolutely shut him down. Here comes
Watch
the beach
out.
break.
Beach break.
The cover. Cassidy's gonna take it. No.
Oh, John Moxley puts out a 2.5.
So close. It's amazing what these athletes can do and how they can come back.
I really
and
dug you
keep
and Shay dissecting
match
the
going.
issue of TK being
John
over his
Moxley,
head
always known
at
for his
times.
resilience.
Valid points about
His
how it's
ability to
almost a
take a
problem
real
that
ass
he's the
kick
son
in.
of a billionaire.
Yeah, but
He can
likewise, you
piss
could
that
say
money
the same
away with
about
dwindling
Orange
ratings
Cassidy.
slash
Always like a
attendance.
Wheeler Yuta.
So as long as they have the TV deal and people want to keep working it, I agree. Oh, what a orange punch from Orange Cassidy to Yuta, and then hits Moxley with one. Moxley on his knees. Maybe Cassidy can pull this off.
Everyone's on their feet.
What the fuck? Hangman Page. Hangman Page ruins this match.
Page interjecting himself in this.
Fucking Hangman
Page,
indeed.
who's had his eye on the AEW World Championship for his
Fucking
own reasons.
Hangman indeed. So via disqualification, Orange Cassidy and Jay White get the dub. Luckily, nobody voted, so we didn't have any loss of points.
What AEW needs.
Oh,
Absolutely, but it's everything that the Death Riders need.
But
I mean,
to your point, oh no!
Inadvertently, the orange punch takes out Jay White. Orange punch for Hangman.
Man, this is not good.
Oh wait, Jay White.
Blade Runner to Orange Cassidy.
And I can't see him, but I have to imagine wherever John Moxley is at ringside, he is cackling with delight.
Hangman attacked Mox. So who did I pick win? I picked the wrong one. It doesn't matter, and nobody voted any points anyway. So it doesn't matter. I picked the wrong one. I apologize. Death Riders win. You're right. I'm sorry. But the main thing in terms of what we said on the podcast like last night that I think people don't really pay attention to is the fact that, like you said, TK, he's the son of a billionaire. He has an unlimited bank account. He can basically piss the money away, and that would be his prerogative if he wanted to. It's his money. He can do whatever the hell he wants to. But my main thing is that being that he has an unlimited bank account and he was born into an unlimited bank account, he doesn't have to worry about the struggle of making a dollar and making sure that every dollar that is spent for AEW counts. You know, obviously he doesn't want to have a business that is failing and that is losing money for the sake of losing money. That's pretty stupid. But he just doesn't have the urgency of like, oh man, I don't want to be poor anymore. Let me make sure I do the smart thing and play this business stuff right. It looks like the Death Riders are leaving after taking care of their dirty work. That's going to be a good match, and that's up next. That is up next. Well, like Mike was talking about earlier, we just dropped a new episode of the podcast this morning. So please, if you get a chance, if you listen to podcast, go check it out. If it fucking, did it post? Yes, it did post. Okay. I was making sure it posted. It posted in the Twitch chat, unfortunately, for YouTube, anybody that's watching via YouTube. Absolute lack of urgency and seemingly no one to hold him accountable since it's his pet project. Yeah, I mean, again, like, the dollar bills are not on his mind. You know, revenue is not on his mind. Lost revenue is not on his mind because he knows he could just pay for whatever. You know, it doesn't really matter to him. I'm not admonishing him for being rich. It's not his fault he's rich. You know, it's not his fault that he has an unlimited bank account. I just think that his philosophies, you know, his philosophies and the things that his mental is made up of that would help AEW thrive. You know, a little bit of urgency to say, you know, we're down, you know, $20 in revenue. It's Bella. I hope Bella brought some damn cookies, because we could use some damn cookies in here. What's going on, Bella? Good to see you, Bella. Thank you for hopping in the chat today. Happy Thursday to you, because it is Thursday. Is that a cookie-shaped heart? That is amazing. I have a feeling that's yours. Are those your emotes? Because that is amazing. It makes completely. It's your sub badge. I love it. I love it. It totally fits you. It totally fits you. That's perfect. That is absolutely perfect, Bella. I love it. So great. Guys, if you didn't know, Bella is a streamer here on Twitch. So if you're on Twitch, please go give her a follow. She's fantastic. She deserves your follow. She's the best. If TK had the Heyman or Jarrett urgency, I think the product would be striving to improve. I don't know, man. Like it's weird because Tony Khan doesn't come off as like that kind of megalomaniac rich person, you know, that understands that they're a billionaire and they have an unlimited bank account. But the way he operates his business, it's so strange. Yes, the cookie heart emotes are pretty good, Bella. Not gonna lie. All right. Are we back? Yes, we are back. It looks like another vignette for Bandito. Those guys had to put up so much of their own cash, and it was all or nothing for them. Pretty much. Pretty much. I didn't even know Bandito was this much of a big deal to be getting a vignette like this.
And you're under arrest. And we can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Uh-oh.
What's it gonna be?
Uh-oh, Bandito. Bandito out there with no shirt on and a cape. He takes off his cape.
Fine. The hard way it is. Get him, boys!
It looks like it's cold out there, too. Bad idea. This is weird. This is like a Western kung fu film almost. It feels like.
Get over here.
Whoa. That emote, I don't even know what it is. To be honest with you, I can't even see it. Because it's dark and everything is in dark mode on my computer. But apparently, Bandito is taking out some cowboys next to the general store.
I'm a marked man. Heavy is the head. Where's the crown? I wouldn't have it any other way than being a marked man. It's the only way to live. It's the only way to feel alive. The only way to live is with a knife to your throat with the dynamite stick, burning down to the end of the wick. That is the only way to live. I wouldn't have it any other way. These guys, this is the problem. They're all about their ego. I want the next title shot. No, I want the next title shot. No, I want the next title shot. That's the problem. You guys' egos run your lives. Egos run All Elite Wrestling. Nothing is about me. None of this is about me. It's about my people. We do not fight flesh and blood. Let me give all three of you an early Christmas gift. World's End, Orlando, Florida, AEW World Championship, Fatal 4-way.
Ah. Who didn't see that coming?
Wow, Jon Moxley throwing out the challenge, a four-way match.
Who cares about that?
I guess potentially against Orange
Yanks
Cassidy,
acquire Elmer
Switchblade Jay White,
Rodriguez
and Hangman
Cruz.
Adam Page.
International
Jon Moxley
bonus
putting
pool
himself
space
in a disadvantageous
from Red
position,
Sox.
Nigel.
That is some
For
confidence
catcher
that I
Carlos
guess I
Narvaez.
would expect out of Jon Moxley, but be that as it
Who
may,
cares?
his back is against the wall. But like he says, he wouldn't live
Kansas
any other
City.
way.
Who cares?
Wait a second.
Give me Kyle
As I
Tucker.
literally and figuratively look down on you. Sit down and shut your mouths
All
while
right.
I conduct my business.
Okay, Christian Cage.
So it's a four-way match for the world title at World's End, huh? Well, I have a problem with every... Shut up! I have a problem with every person in this match. Jay White cost me the World Championship at Full Gear, and so did Hangman Page when he didn't live up to his end of the bargain. I said shut up! And Orange Cassidy, you're just a little pissant that gets on my nerves. But my biggest problem is with you, Jon Moxley, because you have what I want. And if you happen to make it out of that match as the champion, just know that I very well could be waiting on the other side. And if I am, this time, I'm not gonna miss. I will send you back into a tailspin. I will send you back to rock bottom. You'll hear that little voice in your head saying, "It's okay, Jon, do it. It's okay, Jon, you earned it. Have that drink. I will send you back to rehab.
Brother.
Well, I'm forced to rehab the World Heavyweight
Golly.
Championship. But until then, don't ever forget, I am the face of TBS now and forever. And I am the reigning, defending, undisputed next AEW World Champion.
Brother.
Well, Christian Cage.
Christian
with that title shot,
Cage.
that contract, all he needs
With
to
the,
do is execute it. Imagine
The
those
visual
Kansas
response.
City. Before I leave,
Uh-oh.
I just want to say, go.
What the hell? Hook with the
Hook.
arm in the cast.
Get some security on
Hook
As
gets his hands on
sent
Christian
that away,
Cage.
sent it away, and now he's
And he sent the rest of the patriarchy away, so nobody's there to give him any backup.
As Hook battering Christian
Hook is
Cage.
beating the shit out of Christian Cage.
Have some Christmas spirit.
He is out of control.
Red rum,
Cinched in.
red rum
Cage
in the
has gone to
sweets.
sleep.
He's gonna throw him over. He's gonna throw him over. Oh, that would be awesome. Oh, too bad.
He tried to
Too
throw
bad.
He tried to crush Hook's
I
arm.
know he's a patriot, but he's not Father
That would have
Christmas.
been great if he would have
can't
thrown him over. Oh my God.
I'm not sure.
Anybody want any
Kip
refreshments?
Sabian are, I'm not sure it matters because right now Hook is tearing apart.
Oh my God. All right, here's Nick Wayne and Kip
Finally, whatever
Sabian.
business that Christian Cage sent them on.
Kip Sabian gets dumped off. Nick Wayne is no help. And now Hook goes after Christian Cage, and
Taking out Christian
Nick
Cage
Wayne and Kip Sabian are right
and
behind.
making a
This is
hasty
crazy.
retreat.
What a great Dynamite moment.
What a
In your
fantastic
mind,
Dynamite
maybe?
moment.
Wow.
Well, Hook drawing some blood finally against Christian Cage, but fans still to come tonight. Dynamite. Winter is coming. Our main event for the AEW.
Oh, this is the main event. Not bad, not bad.
Mariah May versus her former friend Mina Shirakawa. The winner of this match will face MJF at World's End in Orlando. Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, one-on-one. Plus Gold League action in the Continental Classic. Ricochet and Brody King, both men looking to elevate their score to 6 points. But coming up next, Claudio Castagnoli, Will Ospreay, one-on-one for the first time ever.
This should
And
be
it is in the
pretty
Gold
good. I
League
can't
of the
wait for that.
Continental Classic.
Can't wait for that. What's we got going on? Oh, it's happening right now. All right, cool. Let's go. Time for some predictions.
This is a Gold League bout in the Continental Classic Tournament set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from Essex, England, weighing 220 pounds, the aerial assassin, Will
Why'd I do that?
Ospreay.
During that breathless card run down, Nigel McGuinness, of course, had to remind me that Ospreay and Castagnoli wrestled ahead of Dynasty earlier this year. I apologize, fans, but you got one, Claudio.
Keeping you honest, Excalibur, but be that as it may, if you are honest, you would have to think that Will Ospreay, despite the smile on his face, must still be smarting for his
right.
loss to Carl
Here
Fletcher.
you are.
Full Gear.
Those the predictions
Over
are
in the
set.
Blue
If you would like to
League,
gamble
is
some
leading
channel
the
points,
pack at 3
you guys should know how to already do it.
9 points, 3 wins.
Set your
Sorry, 9
predictions.
points, 3
I got one
victories.
back up.
In the ring right now is Will Ospreay.
Certainly. But Ospreay opening up well in the tournament. Let's take a look at the bracket there.
Claudio Castagnoli standing top of the table in the Gold League with 6
Claudio
points.
has
Will
not
Ospreay,
lost a
though,
match yet in this
most
tournament.
matches left to wrestle, which could be a double-edged sword for Will Ospreay. He's coming into this
Who
match
the hell
rested.
straightened Will Ospreay's hair?
He's going to have to keep up
Mike.
a torturous pace
Mike
throughout the rest
putting
of the Continental Classic.
not 500 points, but 499 on Will Ospreay.
Weighing 232 pounds, he is 1/3 of the AEW World
Putting
Trios Champions.
499 points.
Castagnoli.
Here comes 1/3 of the Trios champion in Claudio Castagnoli. I'd rather Claudio win, but I think Ospreay takes this. So Mike is betting with his brain and not his heart.
24 in the National Grand Prix in August at Arena, Mexico.
And he's never been better, Tony.
I agree.
The linchpin of the Death Riders, if you will. Castagnoli, stoic like his native Switzerland. The only entrant in the Continental Classic.
Got a little bit of time left to keep voting if you want to.
With a victory over the early favorite Ricochet. And then following up with another 3 points against Big Bad Brody King. And he is set to rival Fletcher if he can pick up the victory here today.
Whoa! The Spanish fly right off the rip.
Very nearly
Almost.
stealing his next 3 points. As Castagnoli retreats.
Here goes Will Ospreay.
Over the top.
Sasuke special. No problem. It's just another Wednesday. Sasuke special.
Full gear, he's not showing it.
Seems like that 10 days rest very agreeable.
Ospreay springboards. Hey, that looks like a phenomenal looking forearm.
As Rick
That looked like a phenomenal looking forearm.
Will Ospreay's amazing.
Ospreay. He's going for the Oz cutter. Claudio stops that with the Euro uppercut, goes for the pin, and Ospreay gets the shoulder up at 2.
Schiavone saw it coming. Castagnoli did as well.
Oh!
Hold on.
Now Ospreay the roll up. 2.
Ospreay got that full mushroom bowl cut with the perfect part down the middle. There you go. He's got the boy band haircut. Whoa! What a hook kick! What a hook kick!
Both men going down. Both men with their eyes on World's End. Coming up later this month, live from the Edition Financial Arena,
we'll be watching,
Orlando, Florida.
obviously.
And you can
World's
join
End.
us on Triller TV. On pay-per-view, scan that QR code at the bottom of your screen for Saturday, December 28th. World's End, live on pay-per-view, where we will see the semifinals and the final round of the 2024 Continental Classic.
Guys, I want to tell you, it takes an athlete the size and ability of Claudio to be able to
Ospreay holds up.
opening assault from Will Ospreay. Now, many men could have done
Jonathan
that.
Taylor Thomas from Home Improvement is jealous of that hair. Whatever happened to Jonathan Taylor Thomas? He just like disappeared off the face of the earth. What does he look like now?
And in doing so, damaged the
What
neck
does
of Will
he
Ospreay.
look like now is what I want to know. Is he like fat,
that neck, that left arm
balding,
up, that tape nowhere to be
with
seen, but you know those types of
glasses?
injuries like to linger.
Oh
I
no!
certainly do, but be that as it may,
Will
the tape
Ospreay
not there
getting
now,
ripped
so whether that could be that his neck is healed or perhaps he doesn't want to draw attention to it when he's in there with a man as erudite and educated and cerebral, if you will, as Claudio Castagnoli.
Right now, Will Ospreay.
What's Claudio doing now with
I
the
believe
step?
Right or left wrist. I'm not sure which one.
Will Ospreay chop.
That numbness.
Another chop.
He received from the Tiger Driver.
There you go. It's a left wrist, and Claudio's taking advantage here.
Ospreay.
Smart move by Ospreay. Oh, even smarter move.
Into the knees of Claudio.
Drop kicking the steel steps into the knees of Claudio.
Tactic, wasn't it?
That really was. That was amazing.
Ospreay vaulting off the steel steps. Claudio catches him like a baby, then drops him across the guardrail.
Just driving Will Ospreay face first in that barricade.
You have to really talk about Carl Fletcher, though, ever since defeating Ospreay. He really has gone from strength to strength, and who can forget what a huge moment it was defeating arguably the tournament favorite in Kazuchika Okada.
Yeah, that was this past
That European
Saturday,
uppercut
that
absolutely
collision.
rocked.
Kyle Fletcher getting out to 9.
He made a conscious decision to quit acting when the show ended.
Swing into the steps. As you see Ospreay
My sisters
clutching that
had
left shoulder, trying to
Teen Beat
restore some
magazines
feeling
growing up.
in that
I
left
know
arm
more
of
about
his.
those boys from that
Just to
era.
recap on it, right now, Kyle Fletcher is the single hottest wrestler in AEW.
Oh,
Question,
that's
there's
so
a
great.
reason why
That's so great.
he is growing more and more of his fans, or
I love
Fletchlights, as they
I
like to be
love
called.
Wait a minute. Fletchlights.
Yeah.
Did you
Oh.
just make that up?
Kyle Fletcher is also one victory away from securing his
Fletchlights?
spot
Are they
in the
serious?
semifinals at World's
Ow.
End.
Ow. Ow.
Here we go. Left wrist. Going to break
Oh.
it.
That left arm completely
What
trapped
the-
in the
Oh.
Castagnoli the stomp.
No.
I think went for the
No,
fingers
thank
rather
you.
than the wrist. You break a finger
no,
or two, there's
no.
no way you can complete a submission.
Oh, thank goodness he moved.
Very nearly.
Fletchlights is
dropped the steps
crazy.
on Will Ospreay.
I've never heard anything like that in my life. Ospreay trying to fight back with
Chest,
one arm.
Castagnoli sending Fletcher to the apron.
Flashlights is wild. Oh my gosh. Ospreay went for a springboard maneuver, and Claudio caught him with another European uppercut.
Both men, Claudio Castagnoli, Will Ospreay looking for 3 more points in the Continental Classic, and we're sticking with it, picture-in-picture.
Of course, picture-in-picture. We don't get to hear more about the flashlights. That's creative. As Claudio puts on a sharpshooter, it's got the best sharpshooter in the game, I think. That'll be on AEW Shop. Fletcher's open mouth face on the end of a flashlight. Jesus Christ. I hope not, but you're probably right, because AEW's graphics department is there's something else. As Claudio has Will Ospreay and a sharpshooter in the middle of the ring, but Will Ospreay's not going to give up. Rick Knox, the referee, is right there to make the call if need be, but it looks like Will Ospreay and his 1990s teen heartthrob bowl cut is going to make it through. They're on a different tier for sure. I mean, like, as you can see, I am wearing an AEW shop item. It's a very nice shirt. Very nice design. You know? Yes, Claudio does have the best sharpshooter today. Sharpshooter, for some reason, is not an easy move for everybody to execute properly. Just ask The Rock, the final boss. Final boss couldn't put on a proper sharpshooter if it meant that his life was in danger. Right now, Claudio has Will Ospreay in a crossface. Briefly, Will Ospreay turns it into a pin cover. Doesn't work out. Now, Claudio transitions into possibly another sharpshooter. Yes, that's exactly what it is, and it's excellent. Wow. Okay, Claudio. I was familiar with your game, but you always surprise me. In the middle of the ring, Will Ospreay's not giving up, though. He refuses to give up. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are also on YouTube doing a multi-stream. So if you want to, you can check us out on YouTube. Drop a like on the live stream video. It'll help very much. Taking lessons from Jericho to keep a submission hold for the whole commercial break. Well, I'm not mad at it if that's the case. I think that's very smart. But, you know other people. They like to be a little critical. Will Ospreay's fighting out of the sharpshooter as we head back to the action.
Climb to the top of the table in the 2024 Continental Classic Gold.
Palm strikes from Will Ospreay. He gets out of the sharpshooter.
Castagnoli 6 points with a victory here tonight. We are in the midst of finding.
Whoa, very nicely done. Will Ospreay with a step-up Tijeras. Back handspring neuralizer kick.
Castagnoli off his feet.
Castagnoli able to get some hands up to take away some of the impact, but not enough. The 6'5", Lucerne, Switzerland native, still knocked to the mat.
Will Ospreay, as we saw for much of that picture-in-picture break, Tony, was in the grips of Castagnoli and that sharpshooter. His back, you could see, obviously feeling the effects thereof.
Yeah, I think the story of this match so far
Ospreay runs in with a big boot.
Able to come back from that initial onslaught by Will Ospreay.
He goes to pick up Claudio. Claudio not letting it happen. Arm wringer across the shoulder.
And just a reminder, fans, for Continental Classic matches, 3 points for a victory, 1 point for a
Ospreay, nice suplex.
Each man, 0 points for a loss. Each victory, each match is important, but as the tournament progresses, they become more and more vital as Ospreay standing sky twister press. Castagnoli able to kick out.
And a 20-minute time limit to boot.
Lands it perfectly, only gets a 2 count.
That's right, we've already seen one time limit draw in this match. Daniel Garcia, Kazuchika Okada taking 1 point each as Ospreay stripping off that elbow pad. Could be the hidden blade in store for Claudio Castagnoli.
Castagnoli's facing the wrong way if it is.
Yeah.
Oh, is he?
Castagnoli heard the footsteps, the boot to the face, now looking for the Ricola. No. Ospreay finds his feet. The Manjigatame almost locked in. The flying octopus.
Nice.
It's cinched in. I'm not sure Ospreay has all of Castagnoli's head, but he's got enough.
He's got enough of it, though.
Yeah, Castagnoli right now fighting it off with the grip on his left hand, pulling down on the leg.
And Nigel, that's thanks in large part to the range, the reach of Claudio Castagnoli.
It's the height I was about to say, 6'5". Oh, there, just a vicious spin out from the wrist lock.
Oh, double
with a
stomp on the
stomp
back
to
from
damage.
Claudio
Left arm and
to
shoulder.
Will Ospreay.
6'5", 230+
A
pounds.
deadlift like nothing. Gut
As
wrench.
a Corellan lift there from Claudio Castagnoli. The leg hooked in. Ospreay able to kick out.
That would Corellan lift, as you call it, just a deadlift, showing his power, not only in his upper body, but his legs.
You can see from your screen, Castagnoli breathing hard there. It's expended a lot of energy, that lactic acid, I'm sure, building up in his body now.
Man, that's no easy feat to make Claudio Castagnoli heave for breath like that. He is perhaps one of the most well-conditioned
Big boot from Ospreay, but
wrestling.
Claudio catches him
Will
with
Ospreay,
the
the same could be
European
said about him,
uppercut.
but
Ospreay seated
Castagnoli
on the top turnbuckle.
continuing to punish Ospreay in the
Claudio
ropes.
hits to the top rope.
Ospreay started this match out quickly.
Maybe he's going for a super duper duper flex. Ospreay gets him off. And now Ospreay's where he likes to be, despite his not having all of his balance.
Ospreay, a bit stunned by that now, finds his footing on the ropes. Ospreay.
Castagnoli's waiting.
Oh, he was going for the sky twister press. And Claudio catches him with the European. What did I say? What did I say?
Great escape because Claudio had a head of steam. That was a running European uppercut.
Oh no, we got
known for those European uppercuts, the lifters.
Ooh.
Popularized
Get out
by
of here,
many
bot.
great superstars, Dory Funk Jr. certainly in the States, but right now just
Get out of here. We
toying
don't want no
with
bot.
Ospreay.
That's why Leroy was
Nigel,
barking.
every time
He didn't want to hear no
Claudio
bot.
lands one of those on Will Ospreay, it's like a whiplash effect.
My bad. I did say that,
Big
did I?
mistake, to be honest with you.
Ospreay
Allowing Will Ospreay to
catching
get back
Claudio
into
with
this
a
match.
forearm.
Doesn't make many
A second one,
but that was
despite
a-
Claudio
The confidence that
trying
the
to
Death
break
Riders now
Ospreay's
have
arm.
with this iron grip over all elite wrestling.
Perhaps he wants Ospreay to get back up where he feels like he has the advantage with the strikes.
Ospreay getting hit with these
Ospreay,
European
three consecutive
uppercuts.
uppercuts there.
Off the ropes, ducks the clothesline. Oz cutter.
Oh, and he cannot cover him. The hand, the arm.
But look at this, Claudio Castagnoli.
He did the smart thing. He
Very
rolled to the
wisely
outside.
taking
You can't win the
himself
match on the
out of
outside.
hitting range from Will Ospreay.
Whatever energy Castagnoli had left in his body, he used it to roll to the outside. Force 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 seconds respite.
And forcing Will Ospreay to expend some energy.
Looks like
on the
Will
outside,
Ospreay's
but
going
now
for the hidden
Ospreay
blade.
Primed for that hidden blade, charging in.
Claudio catches him with the European uppercut.
Ospreay goes down. Claudio now with
Ooh,
3. No.
2.5 on that.
Claudio not stopping, though.
Castagnoli wisely.
Claudio off the
looking to apply.
ropes. What a lariat. My God.
Castagnoli, 2. And
Ospreay kicks out at 2.5.
But Castagnoli doing the right thing, not taking his foot off the gas.
Goes for the gotch.
Shoots the legs, the jackknife.
Got it with the jackknife pin cover. There you have it. William Ospreay
Getting a win out of the jaws of
gets
defeat
the
right
dub.
Will
Mike
Ospreay
wins the
controls
prediction
level
for the
with
night
Claudio
in the
Castagnoli
second
at
match.
6 points apiece atop of the gold.
499 points.
That disastrous for Castagnoli.
Go to Mike.
From a potential
Claudio not happy with the outcome.
to lead
Hits
the lead.
Ospreay with the
He's now
gotch
drawing.
neutralizer.
But he's made a
Didn't
statement.
he pay me? I don't like the way that sounds. I don't like the way that sounds. That makes you sound like a woman of the night. Let's just say. Darby Allin comes running to the ring with a bat. Holy moly.
So much animosity, so much venom for the
Darby
Death Riders.
Allin has a
Castagnoli
bat.
gets his hands on.
He wants to
Hold
fight.
that, it's Claudio
I don't
Castagnoli.
mind him.
Will Ospreay better send Darby Allin a Christmas
Darby
card.
Ospreay? How's that sound?
As I mentioned,
Oh, they
next
got a
week,
match
Holiday Bash live
next
from
week.
Washington, D.C. Will Ospreay, Darby
Next
Allin,
week they got a
one-on-one
match.
Continental Classic
Ospreay,
Gold
Darby
League
Allin. That's
action
going to be a lot of fun.
with 3 crucial points on the line next week at Dynamite Holiday Bash. Right here
I like
on
that.
TBS.
I like that.
Little nod that time from Darby. Looks back. And Will Ospreay, man, can't wait for that match next week.
Ospreay and Darby one-on-one. Let's take a look at the updated standings. As I mentioned, Will Ospreay drawing level with Claudio.
All right, so
Castagnoli
Darby's
at the
got
top
3,
of the
Claudio's
table.
got 6,
6
Will's
points
got
apiece.
6,
But
Ricochet's got
crucially,
3,
Will
Brody's
Ospreay
got 3, and
with 3
Commander's got
matches
none.
remaining, but right now
Commander,
it's
you better
Renee
get it
Paquette.
together, buddy. You're going to command a loss. Here's Renee
Ladies and
Paquette.
gentlemen, please welcome Ricochet.
Hey, now we get to hear from Ricochet.
Ricochet, you are 1-1 in the Continental Classic with an incredible win last week over Commander on Rampage. But tonight, you're taking on Brody King, who's also 1-1 in this tournament. How do you prepare for an opponent like Brody?
Well, Renee, you see, this is why I came to AEW. This scenario right here is why I came to AEW, for the competition. And nothing brings that out quite like the Continental Classic. And tonight your boy got Brody King for the first time ever. You know, he big, he bad, he's scary. He's honestly one of the toughest guys in this whole tournament. But you know one thing he not? He not Ricochet. And although Brody and I, we might be 1-1 right now, but tonight it's me who hold all the cards.
I think Ricochet's trying too hard.
Ricochet, Brody King still to come tonight.
I think
Continental
Ricochet's
Classic
trying
Gold
too
League
hard.
action
It doesn't come off as natural. It just seems like
backstage, not
like
quite
he's
sure
like
who this
forced
is.
to act cool.
I know exactly
Brother, and everybody here in the arena does
It's
We
this
have
guy.
not seen this man in the flesh for some time now, but it seems
This guy in his stupid haircut.
is here live tonight.
That's what I said, Leroy.
And fans, DraftKings Sportsbook is an official partner of AEW. New customers bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if your
Go
bet
ahead
wins.
and you can
Simply download the DraftKings
vote
Sportsbook
on some
app and sign up
DraftKings
with
if you
promo
want.
code
You get
Dynamite.
tired of
And
using
now, for a word
channel
from our
points.
partners at DraftKings.
As they are going into commercial, I'm going to get a beverage. I will be right back. Yeah, that's not a good try from Ricochet. I don't think so either. I think he's trying. I think the criticisms of him being horrible on the microphone are getting to him, and he's trying too hard to come off as Mr. Joe Cool, and it just doesn't work. You redeemed the hydrate. That's a very good idea. I'm going to go get a beverage, and I will be right back. Sit tight. Enjoy this commercial break from the Nature Boy and the Real American, Hulk Hogan.
Hey, Howard, the Hulkamania. What in the hell is wrong with you, Flair? Where have you been? What in the hell are you Flair! Hello? What is wrong with you? Are you on goofball pills or something? What are you talking about? Get your ass in here. You mad about what I said to Sting? Do you understand what's going on out there? Oh, God. Where's your love? No. I got Sting covered. I own that little punk. I'm 1,501 against him, maybe 1,502. What are the chances of him beating me? Where's the love? Where's the love? Calm down. We're the two greatest wrestlers that ever lived. He should be dead. I stood over him and I crucified him in the center of the ring. He should be dead. Do you understand? Well, maybe he's a cat with 9 lives, but he ain't got 10. I own Sting. In this business, you got some guys' numbers, and some numbers you got some guys' numbers you don't have. I got Sting's number. You see him out there? He's shaking like a rat. Shut up, Rick. He's gone. Nature Boy, I will kick his ass. Well, let me tell you something. Look at the sheep. Look at them. Okay. Holy shit, I'm ready to go. Okay. Let me tell you about the plan. I'll call you on the cell phone. Same number? You don't want a problem with me, Rick. No, I don't. You don't want a problem with me. I don't. Because I will never wrestle that man. I love this business. I just want to have a good time. Please, I love you. Calm down. I love you. I got Sting. Don't worry. Woo! Woo, woo! Hey, Howard, the Hulkamania. What in the hell is wrong with you, Flair? Where have you been? What in the hell are you Flair! Hello? What is wrong with you? Are you on goofball pills or something? What are you talking about? Get your ass in here. You mad about what I said to Sting? Do you understand what's going on out there? Oh, God. Where's your love? No. I got Sting covered. I own that little punk. I'm 1,501 against him, maybe 1,502. What are the chances of him beating me? Where's the love? Where's the love? Calm down. We're the two greatest wrestlers ever lived. He should be dead. I stood over him and I crucified him in the center of the ring. He should be dead. Do you understand? Well, maybe he's a cat with 9 lives, but he ain't got 10. I own Sting. In this business, you got some guys' numbers, and some numbers you got some guys' numbers you don't have. I got Sting's number.
All right, I'm back. Okay. All right, we're back. Took me a little bit longer than I wanted to. I think we're back. Yeah, we're back. I gotta be careful because like the programs that I'm using are they're a little delayed, so it's hard
at
to tell.
Final Battle, Matt Cardona.
Matt Cardona is here. He's always ready.
Matt, you got such an incredible reaction when you showed up here in AEW last week. You say that you're always ready, but given what we just saw, do you feel like you are ready for Chris Jericho?
It is great to be back in AEW. I belong here.
Here's your hydrate.
And everybody was shocked when I showed up. You know who wasn't shocked? Me. I've been saying it for years. I am always ready. It even says so on the t-shirt. For the past 5 years, I've been busting my ass to reinvent myself. Indie God, Deathmatch King, and a Final Battle, the biggest opportunity of my career versus Chris Jericho.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be watching that, but
Jericho and Brian Keith, they laid
good
me
luck
out.
to
They
Matt
sent me a
Cardona.
message, and I'm glad they did because now I know what I'm in store for in New York City. But I'm not going to wait around. So how about this, Brian Keith? This Friday, Rampage, you and I, one-on-one.
AEW Raw is coming to Netflix? No, I think you got it mixed up, Bella.
You better be watching.
WWE Raw is coming to Netflix, but you were close. You were close.
Well, we know we got Chris Jericho, Matt
It was
Cardona,
a good
Final
try.
Battle, but it sounds like a bad apple.
And it's all about the boom right now, Bella. But you're right. WWE is going to Netflix on the 6th of January, which means it's going to be another thing that I have to pay for, another service that I have to pay for. Shout out to Bella for being in the YouTube, showing the YouTube some love. I appreciate it. Adam Cole Bebe is here. He's going to be taking on his good friend Kyle O'Reilly. Now, the story here with the match with Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly is that whoever wins this match is going to be taking on MJF at World's
through one another. And not only to get to MJF,
are GYV still with AEW? It just popped in my head. As far as I know, GYV is still
so
there.
much on the line. I know it's a personal vendetta.
As far as
but there's
I know.
a lot on the other end waiting for
hey guys,
Cole
did you know?
or O'Reilly.
It's all about the boom.
And Nigel, as we saw, MJF
All right, Adam Cole
arriving here in Kansas City with that Dynamite Diamond ring.
Adam Cole
It's been a
and
number of months since we've seen him in
Kyle
the
O'Reilly.
You know
They
he's gonna be
have
watching this match closely.
a storied rivalry. Not only that, but they are very good friends.
Just be
Once
watching.
members of the Undisputed Era in NXT. One of, I think, the greatest factions in the
You're going to
past
be stepping in the ring to be
20
going
years.
one-on-one with Adam Cole, the winner of this match, going on to face MJF at World's End. Of course, you
There
guys
is
have
the
so much
predictions,
history
guys.
between the two of you.
Adam
How are you prepared for
Cole,
this match?
Kyle O'Reilly.
Kyle, hold on, man. We don't need to do
Put
this.
your channel
It's like
points
said a
up.
couple
You got
weeks ago,
less
this
than
guy's
2
playing
minutes.
us. We look like
Put your
idiots
channel
fighting
points
each
up.
other when this Melvin's not even here.
David, relax, dude. The match is happening, Kyle. I know you're going to go fight out there, but look, just remember we're still family at the end of the day, all right?
Still family.
You should have thought about that before letting one of our brothers get hurt.
Damn.
It's clear O'Reilly still blaming Adam Cole, the Undisputed Kingdom, for what happened to Roderick
All right,
Strong
Mike's got
before here.
250
That
on
attack
O'Reilly.
the arm by MJF.
Making his way to the ring
He's
from
got
Vancouver,
250
British
on
Columbia,
O'Reilly.
Canada. Weighing
Here is Kyle O'Reilly. I think it's because he's Canadian. I think
Kyle O'Reilly was right. I think he was correct.
that's right.
Look at, and the whole time, that was playing.
I don't know how to do that. Hey, Undisputed Era. Mike, thank you for the 10 bits, buddy. You are the best. You are the freaking best.
Convincing anyone.
All right.
Long ago,
Here's the conglomeration. Bella's putting 40 on Adam Cole, baby.
MJF after MJF
Bella B, baby, is putting some
Cole's
money.
own words, he turned his back on MJF before MJF could do the same to Adam Cole, which you knew was
MJF is going to fuck over Cole. I'm so broke, huh? Oh, Bella, Mike, let me tell you, anytime you mention MJF, Bella loses her freaking mind. She hates her some MJF. She cannot stand the guy.
Have met on
no cookies for MJF.
One-on-one. Kyle O'Reilly.
No cookies for MJF.
Narrow 8-7-1 advantage over Adam Cole.
All right, looks like the prediction window is closed.
They were a tag team.
Mike has 250 on Kyle O'Reilly, but that's because Kyle O'Reilly is Canadian.
Years ago, I'm talking about their
So he has to stick up for his fellow Canadian brethren.
To New York City.
Mike says that MJF is a scoundrel. That's putting it nicely.
A tag team with
I honestly,
limitless potential.
And this is not being biased because Kyle O'Reilly is one of my favorite wrestlers, but I got to think they're going to follow that format of like last time Roddy won and Roddy didn't get the job done against MJF at the last pay-per-view. So they're going to do the same thing with Kyle here before Adam Cole loses his mind.
Familiar they are with each other.
He's the worst of the worst. You know what's funny about that is it only took Bella one showing of MJF and MJF on the microphone for her to realize that MJF is not a very nice person.
They both suffered significant injuries.
Right.
Relatively
side headlock from Adam Cole here on Kyle O'Reilly in the middle of the ring.
Focused upon the ankle of Adam Cole,
shoots Cole off the ropes. Cole goes for the sunset flip.
Likewise, the neck of O'Reilly.
And Kyle O'Reilly turns it into an armbar, but Cole does the smart thing, transitions over, but O'Reilly almost has the pin cover there.
The high roundhouse kick avoided narrowly by Adam Cole.
Again, you're seeing the
MJF in a match. I do not believe so. I think he's just there to be an observer or a shit starter. The match here is to determine who faces him at World's End.
Look at this chopping with that kick.
These are the two men that were in the final of the Dynamite Diamond Ring Battle Royal.
Continues in picture
as we head to picture-in-picture. As we're in picture-in-picture, ladies and gentlemen, just another reminder that the new episode of the Ringside Rundown podcast did drop this morning. It is Shay and I answering your questions about what's going on in the world of WWE and AEW. For example, we talk about the women's U.S. and Intercontinental title tournaments that are happening in WWE. Also, what matches we're looking forward to for Saturday night main event that is happening this weekend. Also, we dissect the issues that are going on with All Elite Wrestling AEW here. Mainly the way Tony Khan seems to operate the business creatively. We don't feel like he's maximizing his creativeness to sell tickets and make money for All Elite Wrestling. But all of that is available in that link right there for the podcast. As you can see on the ticker right here, the podcast is available on a bunch of different platforms, not just Spotify. So wherever you listen to podcasts, it should be there. If not, you can always hit me up on social media, whether it be Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook at Ringside Rundown. Let me know what platform you use. I'll try to get it on there. If I cannot get it on there, you can always listen to the podcast on YouTube. So if you like YouTube, everybody's got a YouTube account. We're on YouTube right now. This stream is multi-streaming from YouTube and Twitch, and the podcast is on Amazon. You're right. The podcast is on Amazon. So if you use Amazon, whether it be like Audible, I'm an Audible user. Am I still a book reader if I only use audiobooks? Or am I just a book listener? Am I really a book person? Am I a bookworm if I listen to books? I feel like I am. Bella, hanging out in the YouTube. I appreciate you, Bella. You're the best around. Nothing's going to ever keep you down. Love books. I'm not really a reader. I was never a reader of books. I am not a reader. Yes, I am. If you say I'm not, then that means that I am. But yeah, I've been deep into audiobooks recently. You know, I kind of use them to go to sleep, and I use them in the morning before I do like my little mini workout to get my blood pumping. You know, I actually listened to an entire book this morning in one shot.
All for a chance to
and
get
I started
their
a new
hands
one.
On Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
So I feel very
MJF
smart. So I am a reader, Michael.
December 28th.
I don't care what you say. Holy shit! Adam Cole just caught Kyle with a super kick on the button.
And of course, they want not only to defeat MJF, but yes, they would like that battle ring. They would like that diamond ring.
That Dynamite Diamond Ring will be on the line at World's End coming up on December 28th. And fans, you can join us for all the action on ppv.com. Just scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen. Panama Sunrise countered by Kyle O'Reilly. Just speaking to how well these two men know one another.
Oh, man.
Brainbuster on the knee. Cole looking to end it here. 2, and O'Reilly.
How is Where's Waldo on Audible? I didn't read no Where's Waldo.
There goes.
Yeah,
Adam
jerk.
Cole and almost got the win with that
I wasn't reading no Where's Waldo. I read a book.
Some people
what is it
question
called?
His ankle seems to be holding up thus far.
Oh, super kick to the knee.
Super kick. O'Reilly covered up.
O'Reilly fighting out of Cole's fireman's carry. Golly, that knee strike.
Catching with a knee to the chest, driving all the wind out of the lungs of
I
Adam
can't
Cole.
remember the book that I finished earlier.
O'Reilly, the driving knee to the face.
It is Cole.
Seamless offense from O'Reilly. And now looks to go to the
this is
top
kind
rope.
of it's kind of embarrassing, the title of the book, but it's a really good book. It's called This Is Me Letting You Go. It's by Heidi Priebe. It's a very good book. I thought it was very informative. I got a lot of use out of it, and I was like, oh, okay, this audiobook stuff is not that bad. As Cole lowers the boom on Kyle O'Reilly.
And an awkward landing
Hits him with
Cole
a shining
as well. Endured plenty of punishment.
But it's
in the
one of those
matches
things where I
now.
was just like, I'm going
Turn
to
up
keep
begins the
listening, and then
count.
I end up finishing it. I was like, holy shit.
And remember,
I could do this. I could do this audio
about a shot at MJF.
Hey, I remember Clifford the Big Red Dog. Wow.
It's a match that Cole has wanted for months. It's
Was
a
it
match
Clifford
that
the
MJF
Big
has
Red
been
Dog? I
successfully
see
able
how
to
it is,
dodge.
guys. You guys won't let me do my smart nerdy thing.
Finds himself just 3
Oh,
seconds
thrust
away
kick to the
against one
jaw.
of his
Bounce off and hits a
but it's
lariat.
O'Reilly with the upper hand, courtesy of the lariat.
Childhood TV show. Floats over into the armbar.
Into the cross arm breaker. Cole counters, and now O'Reilly changes tack.
Very nicely done by O'Reilly. Oh, he grapevine the ankle. Might be toast for Adam Cole there.
Thinking about that reconstruction to that damaged ankle.
But Cole gets to the rope, so Kyle has to break the hold.
Kyle O'Reilly, the moment that Adam Cole touched
Yeah,
the
I
rope,
finished that
he
book,
let
and now
go
I
of
started
the
another
ankle lock.
book called
What do
The
you make of
Subtle
that?
Art of Not Giving a Fuck, which is another interesting bit of content there.
On December 28th.
It's an equally informative and interesting book.
I think Kyle O'Reilly
Send me that link of the the subtle art of not giving a fuck.
Damage the leg.
Yeah, it's a very interesting book, but it's got a lot of good it's got a lot of good tidbits in there.
On the top rope, he won't get a submission because they're in the
I've
ropes.
heard of that book, haven't read it, but heard of it. Yeah, hell yeah, I've got to read that. It's really good, because it's like super practical stuff. You know, it's not anything that's like trying to like change your mindset. All it is telling you that like no matter what you're trying to accomplish in life, the world is gonna go to shit and you're gonna die one day. So get it done. Like laser focus, lock it in, and get it done. and stop giving a fuck about things that you cannot control. It's basically a way to kind of rewire your brain to figure out what is worth giving a fuck about and what is not. So, yeah, I can definitely shoot you the link.
Cole making that desperate crawl to the ropes.
Cole trying to get to the ropes because Kyle O'Reilly has him in the middle with an ankle lock on. And we all know, if we pay attention, that Cole had that reconstructive surgery on his ankle that kept him out of action.
And it was the momentum of the break that carried
over
O'Reilly to the outside, but now O'Reilly sweeps out the leg, drags Cole out of the ring.
Get that
and
for
now
Bella.
O'Reilly with his former friend in brainbuster position, but Cole counters out with the knee. And
super kick right to the side of the head.
O'Reilly went down.
O'Reilly is out
It was
cold.
a combination of the extension of the leg and O'Reilly
Let me see if I can do it through the YouTube
to the side of the jaw, perhaps the cranium. Either way,
the cranium.
O'Reilly is out on his feet.
O'Reilly in trouble here as referee Paul Turner.
There I am.
Checking on Kyle O'Reilly.
All right, Bella, I am pasting the link to the book right there in the YouTube chat if you want to check it out. Mike was right. Mike was wrong. MJF got his shit rocked. MJF got his shit rocked. Oh, no.
And now O'Reilly catching the super kick attempt.
Again, Adam Cole had that reconstructive surgery. He's got a roll-up pin. Cole picks up the W.
Adam Cole.
Baby.
Exactly what
Adam Cole gets the dub.
Adam Cole getting the shot, as you said, at MJF at World's End.
That is crazy.
He wanted to prevent it, like he said, Excalibur.
290 channel points go to Bella B. Great job, Bella B. Oh shit, I lost points. Looks like Mike doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
As Adam Cole, MJF is now official.
Mike doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
On Saturday, December 28th, from the Addition Financial Arena.
No, it's all about the boom.
Not the outcome MJF wanted. Might be able to proverbially say he's going to have Cole in his stocking this Christmas.
MJF doesn't celebrate Christmas.
The holidays.
I gotta be careful.
But right now, look at Adam Cole.
Oh, I think Mike
does
is
not
discovering
want this rivalry with MJF, this
emotes
with MJF to come between himself and Kyle O'Reilly, but it seems like
Kyle O'Reilly is a little bit upset.
What happened to Roderick Strong? This falling out between Adam
Too
Cole
bad it isn't real money. I hear you. I hear you.
for now.
If it was, Mike would probably be rich by now. Oh my God! It's this commercial with the truck, and it looks like a GNC commercial, like a GMC commercial, like they're selling a truck. Saturday, December 28th. It'll be on pay-per-view, so you guys can watch it in the Discord as subscribers and moderators. It is now a fatal four-way. It's John Moxley, Hangman Adam Page, Orange Cassidy, and Switchblade Jay White. So it's a pretty stacked main event. John Moxley wanted it this way, but he only has a 25% chance of keeping his title.
Last week, before we had to go stop an attempted murder, Asheville, North Carolina, January 1st, Fight for the Fallen, one of the most important shows, one of the most meaningful shows that we'll ever be a part of. Hurricane Helene hit Asheville, it hit the western North Carolina area, and it washed away cities, it washed away towns, it washed away communities, and now with the help of you, with the help of AEW, with the help of Fight for the Fallen, we get to help
the Mox render is not good.
Ground up, because nothing is going to stop North Carolina come hell or high water.
And you know, January
North
1st
Carolina,
might go down
come on
as
and
the
raise
biggest night in AEW television history, because for the first time ever, Dynamite will be simulcasted from TBS and streaming on Max. For the first time ever, AEW comes to Asheville, North Carolina, and for the first time in 5 years, we're bringing pro wrestling back to our city. And a big event needs a big match. So what I suggest is FTR shows up January 1st. We put our names in the hat for that big match. But before we get there, we had a little miscommunication last week. And that was with you, Death Riders. Look, I ain't got a problem with you. Cash ain't got a problem with you.
No.
But if it's reversed and you got a problem with FTR, this Saturday night on Collision, we'll be in the middle of the ring. Mox, Claudio, Yuta, Pac, show up. Have a conversation with us. We'll see you there. Top guys, out.
Okay. Unfortunately, we will not be watching Collision this Saturday because this Saturday is Saturday night's main event. I can't wait for that. If you're an old school wrestling fan like myself, like Mike is pretty ancient, so he is a Saturday night's main event fan. If you're ancient like us, Saturday night's main event was a big part of your wrestling fandom as a small little child. As we head to commercial break, Saturday night's main event. It was an old show that they used to do periodically in the late 80s that featured people like Macho Man, Ultimate Warrior, the Big Boss Man, obviously Hulk Hogan, people like that, Jake the Snake Roberts, Ted DiBiase, Andre the Giant. I am talking about, these are names from my childhood as a small little wee guy watching professional wrestling. Saturday night's main event was a big proponent of my fandom as a kid, so it's pretty cool that they're bringing it back. They're bringing a lot of nostalgia back, and they're doing it the right way, thanks to Triple H. So, will you and Shay do only one more podcast this year with the holidays coming? I figured it might be tough to nail down the time to do them. You're absolutely right, Mike, and I actually forgot to bring that up to Shay last night when we were recording. I forgot to bring up the plan for the rest of the year and also what we're going to be doing as far as the end of the year awards for 2024. But yeah, we got one more show before the holidays come up because I believe after this week, the next week it'll be what? It'll be Christmas Eve, and then the week after that it'll be New Year's. So we probably won't be able to get an episode in, but I figured we would do an award show for the end of the year on January 7th, which is a day after the Netflix premiere of a WWE Raw. Honky Tonk Man, Brutus the Barber Beefcake, Akeem, One Man Gang, basically the same person. King Kong Bundy, and Greg the Hammer Valentine. You want to hear a funny story? Before he passed away, King Kong Bundy owned he was the property manager and owner of a apartment complex in a college town here for Rowan University. And I went to a college party, and as I'm like going up to where the party is, in the far distance, I see a man that looks like King Kong Bundy. And I'm like, yo, that really looks like King Kong Bundy. And I'm like muttering it to myself, like, yo, that really looks like King Kong Bundy. Whoever the apartment dweller was like, oh yeah, Bundy, that's my landlord. He's super cool. And then like before I could even say anything to him, he went back into his house, so I didn't want to disrupt him.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women.
Just said that.
I'm not gay.
I'm not gay.
I would not date a man.
No problem with it.
I would not carry a purse.
No problem with
that.
that.
I would not put on makeup. I will love a woman.
Very true.
Listen to what.
It's very true. I will love a woman. I will love a woman. But no, I did not say Rowan University. I said Rowan University. As Chris Jericho, piece of shit, is on my TV screen. probably yelling about New York City as Brian Keith wears a Bronx hat, which is equally as upsetting. You're not the almighty Lashley. And I still don't have a croissant sound. You know which one I'm going to do? For you, Bella, I'm going to do the, you remember the old Vine where the guy was like, oh, you almost made me drop my croissant. I'm going to find that for you. That's going to be your sound, Bella, right there. There you go. Thanks for giving me the idea, Bella. I appreciate it. I'm just waiting until Chris Jericho shuts the fuck up so I can turn the Dynamite audio back on. Stop! I nearly dropped my croissant. Oh my God. I miss Vine. Why the fuck did they get rid of Vine? I mean, I don't mind TikTok. I like TikTok. I'm not a TikTok hater. I don't think it should be banned in the United States. I think it's stupid.
This Friday night, but fans, let's take a look at the updated Continental Classic rankings. There we have the table. Will Ospreay, Claudio Castagnoli deadlocked at 6 points each. Ricochet or Brody King with a chance to join them later on tonight. And then over in the Blue League, Kyle Fletcher sits atop of the table. 3 straight
Bella's got
victories,
croissants
9
here on
points,
Twitch.
She's
got them on YouTube. I didn't even know you can use emotes on YouTube. That's crazy.
This past weekend.
So I got to upload emotes to YouTube?
It's the leader against the champion.
How many people in AEW have pinned
Croissant power.
the Continental Champion?
Oh my God.
How much this match has pushed.
It's emoji. Oh, it's emoji.
9 points, way ahead of the pack. Danny G.
Wait, so did you upload the emojis yourself?
Cutthroat driver.
TikTok is collecting just as much data on you as Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, etc. It's just because it's a Chinese company. I mean, they could collect the standard phone ones. I didn't even know there was a croissant emote in the that's so crazy. But yeah, Mike, I mean, if they got my identity, if they got any sort of information on me, they already have it, and it's nothing substantial. It's nothing worth having. So I'm like, fuck it, take my identity. I don't fucking care. Who wants to be me anyway? Who gives a shit? Oh, okay, all right, with the croissants. Now everybody's got croissants. Everybody's got croissants now. Oh, they actually spoke to Darby Allin. What's Darby Allin got to say?
Darby, we've not heard from you since Full Gear and that spectacular car crash. And my question is, do you think the efforts to topple Jon Moxley and the Death Riders have failed? And if so, is the quest over?
The quest is never over, Tony. You know, when I think of Jon Moxley and the Death Riders and what they're doing in this place is they're slowly chipping away at everything that makes AEW AEW.
Maybe that's a good thing.
Put Bryan Danielson's neck in a chair at Wrestle Dream and essentially end his career. And when I think of that, I think of a guy like Bryan that was the backbone of this place. And I get why the young guys here don't want to get involved. Because for many, this is the first time that they've ever made a living off of pro wrestling.
Right.
But the problem is that they don't do anything about it. It's going to keep happening. People think I'm a little reckless, a little impulsive.
Jesus Christ. Golly, I think you scared my brother.
This doesn't bother me, Tony. The blood, the violence doesn't bother me.
Mike, I'm going to get you back, man. I'm going to get you back.
And all this is going on, Darby, during the Continental
Some
Classic,
way, I'm going to get you
without
back.
a doubt, the most important time of the year for this company.
You're gonna start streaming, and you're gonna have the air horn thing, and I'm gonna spend at least $100, like just minute after minute.
I need to win this tournament.
Just
because I feel like
minute
it
after
represents
minute.
AEW.
I'm just gonna hit you with so many air horns. Worth the coughing fit I just had. I hope you hacked up a lung.
You know, he thinks everything is so wrong and AEW needs to be saved.
I hope you hacked up a
He
lung.
fails to remember that this is the company that gave his career a second
Yeah,
shot.
jerk.
This is the company that let Sting go on his own terms. This is the company that took a chance on me.
Bella, why are you laughing? It's not
He
funny.
keeps telling himself all these lies again and again and again.
Don't encourage him,
nothing
Bella.
fools you better
Thank you for the 100 bits, by the way, Mike.
than
I
the lies
really,
you
really
tell yourself,
appreciate
John.
that. Even though you fucking scared the hell out of me.
Well, Darby Allin, some strong words for AEW World Champion John Moxley, but he has to be
What are you
focused on
giggling
Will
at over
Ospreay
there?
when they meet one-on-one. 1 week from
We're
tonight,
giggling.
Washington,
It
D.C.
said it had
Continental
something to do with the air horn.
Gold League action live 8/7 Central on TBS.
All right, here's Ricochet.
This is a Gold League match, the Continental
I had to turn up my headphones because I can hear them giggling out there. I want to know why they're giggling.
Approaching the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada. Weighing 208 pounds. Ricochet!
Excalibur, if I could just put a wrap
Oh,
on,
it's time for predictions.
Darby Allin. I've never met anybody like him in my life in this sport. I mean, we all think he's reckless, he's crazy. He's nothing like that. He is as level-headed as anyone I've ever talked to. And I think he's one of the great leaders in AEW, to be honest with you.
That's the deceiving
That's
thing
nice.
about Darby Allin. If you only know him from what he can do inside the ring and what he risks inside the ring, he's a completely different person outside.
Oh, no.
Very introspective.
Oh, no.
Right now, we continue with the Continental Classic Gold League action. And
There you go, guys.
We are just moments away from a potential.
There are your
three-way
predictions set.
tie at the top of the table in the Gold League.
Right, cash signal.
Let's see what this clip looks like. Someone tee-heeing. Tee-heeing. Hold on. I gotta... Why? Oh, because I'm in the fucking wrong thing. No, I'm in the right thing. It should be... It should... Oh. Why didn't it give me the clip? Oh, I know why. Because I'm on the wrong thing. All right, let me open that up really quickly. Let me pause it so I could switch over. Switch screens really quickly so you guys can see this. You can kind of see it. There you go. Now you can see it better. All right, let's see this mess.
The young guys here don't want to get involved because for many, this is the first time that they've ever made a living off of pro wrestling.
Right.
But the problem is that they don't do anything about it. It's gonna keep happening. People think I'm a little reckless.
I hate
guys
you.
here don't
I
want to
hate
get
you
involved.
guys.
Because for many, this is the first time that they've ever made a living off of pro wrestling. But the problem is that they don't do anything about it. It's gonna keep.
Screw you guys. I'm going home. I can't stand you guys. You guys are awful people.
Happening. People.
You guys are awful people. I hope you know.
So you are wrong.
Why are you laughing, Bella? It's not funny.
It's unbelievable. He really is.
Eminent strength, certainly, in this match. And Ricochet, another example of why he came here to AEW, where the best.
We got
wrestler on
50
the
points
Continental
versus
Classic,
300
the
points.
Very best, as you said before, Excalibur. No easy matches, and wow, that is certainly the case for Ricochet. But we did see a card in his
Ricochet
hand earlier. He
trying
said,
to fight
"I
back
hold
against
all the
Brody."
cards," and I'm sure you guys could
I
read that
laugh
card
if
as well
I
as
want to
me.
laugh. I'm glad you
That
find
was
it funny.
MVP's card from the Hurt Syndicate that
I'm
he
glad
gave
you
to
find it
Ricochet.
funny, Bella.
MVP.
Don't worry.
He's been very open
Don't
about
worry,
how he
Bella.
is
I got
building
you
something
too.
Here in AEW, of course, with Shelton
Ricochet
Benjamin and Bobby Lashley.
trying to take
And
down
he said, MVP,
Brody King.
impressed that he is open to adding a fourth
Christ,
syndicate.
that replay almost made me pass out. Stupid cough. Don't worry, I'll probably post it on Facebook for you.
Shoulder to the midsection by Ricochet, and Zigiri staggers the big man.
This matchup, a classic
Ricochet's
clash
kind of funny, I'm not
styles.
gonna lie.
The high
That was even funnier. That was great. That was fantastic. I love
You
it.
saw there on the part of Brody King.
My God, Brody just maneuvering Ricochet to the outside. And Nigel, we mentioned that the winner.
I'm glad you like the replay.
The winner and the runner-up of their respective leagues will meet in the semifinals of the Continental Classic. That will happen at World's End, and you can scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen to join us on YouTube.com/AEW for World's End, where you will see the semifinals of the Continental Classic and the final round match where the Continental Champion
Ricochet moonsaults off the barricade and then hits Brody with a stiff thrust kick to the jaw.
The Continental Classic will have to wrestle 2 matches, win 2
off
matches
the apron.
the same night.
Not gonna work, Ricochet.
Working around, attempted and blocked by Brody King. Attempted, I should say, by Ricochet, blocked by Brody.
His back is broken.
Now,
oh.
Brody sending Ricochet hard into that
You just
short-sided
hear him
barricade.
like, oh, man.
Absolute monster. Brody King is irascible, fearsome, most insurmountable.
Brody running in. Oh, my God.
Body against the barricade.
Jesus Christ.
Nowhere left to go.
Why?
We will stick with the action and picture
Why,
in picture. Don't go
Brody?
anywhere.
Why, Brody? Population, Ouchtown, you, bro. Oh, man, Brody King. Once again, Brody King, the lead singer of the band God's Hate. His band God's Hate that he is the vocalist for. They put out an album, self-titled, called God's Hate. The standout track on the album is titled God's Hate. So there's my favorite little Brody King factoid. Right now, poor Ricochet, he's getting hit with a lot of God's hate. Can you imagine McAfee doing Brody's barking? It would be even more obnoxious than when he does Braun's. Could you imagine Brody and Braun in a tag team? Just dogs barking? Just ho, ho, all day long, you know? That's how I feel, you know, because I feel like I'm the big dog, you know? I like to say I'm the big dog. I can't find my big dog. Here it is. Here's my big dog thing.
I can't find pussy anywhere.
Oh, you can do that? You can be the big dog? You can look for pussy? Run it all of it. I run it. It is all me. I'm the king of this shit here on twitch.tv/The Ringside Rundown. Hey, really quickly want to give a shout out to Mike again for not only his generosity tonight with the bits, but obviously last stream with that hefty, generous donation, which was very much needed. I was able to pay off a bill. So thank you, Mike, for alleviating some of my financial debt. I appreciate you. What a good guy that Mike is. King shit of Turd Island. I feel like I live on that island. You know? I feel like I live on that island, especially after, like I said, this past week was not a good week for me. It hasn't gotten any better. Hadn't got any better. You know, they tell you, you know, you got to do a lot of stuff. Like you got to do a lot of self-reflecting. So I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'll start doing some self-reflecting. So I've been lifting weights a little bit, trying to get a little bulkier. You know, I've been working on my meditation. I've been journaling, and they're like, yo, that stuff will probably help. And I'm like, all right. So I try it, and it hasn't helped. It has actually made things worse. But you know what I know? I know one thing, Mike. Listen to this message.
I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving! The show goes on! This is my home! They're gonna need a fucking wrecking ball to take me out of here! They're gonna need to send in the National Guard, a fucking SWAT team, because I ain't going nowhere!
Nowhere, buddy. I ain't going nowhere. I started writing a journal too. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's horrible and awesome at the same time, Bella. Isn't it? It is awesome and horrible at the same time, especially when you get in your feels and you start writing and then you can't stop. I think I'm on like day 19 straight. I think it's very cathartic. Very cathartic. Yeah. I hope you're getting something out of it, Bella, because it is useful. As horrible as it is.
Landmark one-on-one victories from.
I don't do it every day, but I find it reflective. That's the whole point. You know, I wasn't an everyday journal writer as well. Then I got caught up in a situation as Ricochet vaults off the chest of Brody King, hits him with a Gamengiri. Brody King's on roller skates. Ricochet's up to his feet. What has he got in mind? Brody King comes rolling in. Ricochet low bridges the ropes, vaults off the second rope into a disaster kick into Brody, who lands on his feet. Ricochet, the king of the sky, Fosbury flop, and he lands on his feet like it's nobody's business. Let's go, Ricochet. God damn it, show him what you made of. But anyway, like I said, I kind of got myself in a situation. I was like, you know what? I'm going to start journaling because this shit's going to be something to look back on. As Ricochet, springboard 450, lands with perfection on Brody King. No problem, ladies and gentlemen. Brody King kicks out of one because he's fucking Brody King. But yeah, I've been doing it every day for about 18 days. I'm going to keep going as much as I don't want to, because like after I'm done the stream, you know, kind of just like to decompress and everything like that. But it's important to keep up with it. I got a lot of stuff. to talk about. Mike knows what my plans are with the journals and everything like that. So hopefully it comes to fruition. Brody King just wiped out Ricochet's life. Oh, 2.5 on that one. Ricochet kicks out.
And the action is gonna continue tonight with our main event.
Ricochet got hit so hard he heard Samantha Irvin singing the national anthem in his earlobes.
On the line against her former friend Mina Shirakawa. Tonight's Dynamite Winter is coming main event, but right now Brody King looking for the Gonzo Bomb. Ricochet.
No, definitely. Well, maybe he was looking for the Gonzo Bomb.
Brody able to kick out just barely.
I think it's going to take something like
bump knee strike.
Either a strike or a roll-up from Ricochet to get the win. Another brutal knee, yet somehow King's still on his feet.
The Airing of Grievances ebook.
Ricochet, I
already have a letter. I have a title in mind for it. But I still got a lot of writing to do and kind of a reconstruction. I think it's going to be very interesting. Cannonball from Brody King.
Brody King, seconds away from his next 3 points.
Ooh, 2 3/4 from Ricochet kicking out on that. Brody King is a little upset.
Ricochet credit here, Nigel.
He's trying to put away this pipsqueak. Ricochet.
Brody King hooked the left arm of Ricochet, but the right arm was right there to touch the
I
bottom
do
rope.
give Ricochet a lot of credit. You know, he's holding his own up against a guy that's probably double his size than Brody King, so shout out to Ricochet for holding his own.
That's right,
But
Ricochet
I'd
may
be
not be
fucking petrified getting in there with Brody King. Oh my God.
King, the chop to the chest as Ricochet stunned in the ropes. Maybe I spoke too soon. Ricochet
fighting with all he's got. He's just throwing these bombs to the back of Brody King. Floats over. Got it. Got that power bomb. Good for Ricochet. He got the power bomb off.
The power bomb drives down Brody King, and Ricochet ascending to the top.
Ricochet, where he feels the most comfortable. Shooting star press. Oh, Brody King is alive.
Like the movie.
He's alive.
Out of the grave.
Oh my God. Oh my God, poor Ricochet.
Searching for that sleeper. Trying to put Ricochet
Poor
out.
Ricochet.
Ricochet grabbing onto the referee. Rick Knox trying to call for the break. As
There's
Ricochet.
no pad there. As
That's
Brody
right.
King was just
He has to break the hold.
turnbuckle peg.
Ricochet.
Now going over that top. Guillotine Brody on the top rope. And
Nice round kick.
We got Brody just absorbed the contact. Or did he? Maybe staggered.
Oh, bloody. Oh, my God. He chopped his soul out like a fucking, it's like that scene in Doctor Strange where he gets his body, his spirit knocked out of him.
He wanted it earlier. Oh, but you can see there, Ricochet.
Both men fighting on the ropes. Ricochet escapes.
Brody King may be out
Brody King is out on his feet. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Brody King's knocked out.
Him, Ricochet with the chance.
The head hitting the unexposed turnbuckle.
He's going for that spirit gun.
Just taking advantage of this situation. Loaded up that spirit.
Ooh.
The elbow to the back of the head. Brody King.
He hits him with a spirit gun to the back of the head. If you don't know what the spirit gun is, it's a variation of the hidden blade. Usually he hits it this way from the front end, and he got all of it. He got all of it. Ricochet picks up the victory.
Ricochet.
That was an incredible effort.
People don't want Pretty Ricky to win. I like that Pretty Ricky. It works. Ricochet gets the dub.
And now Ricochet finds himself tied at the top of the table with Claudio Castagnoli and Will Ospreay. As we take a look
350 points go to Bella. Let's go.
With 6
Mike is down more points. Not a good night for Mike at the craps table. Not a good night for Mike. The house always wins, buddy.
And Action Andretti have something to say.
The house always wins. Wow, here's Private Party.
We are your AEW Tag Team Champions, Private Party! And welcome to the vote.
And what happens in the vote stays in the vote.
Oh, Wednesday is coming. You know what that means, right?
Tell him.
Santa is on his way.
Oh, Santa is definitely on his way. You know why? Because I actually...
Leo, this looks interesting here.
Yeah, it's the vote.
What do you say y'all let the two of us get some of that?
All you have to
Leo Rush with that Minesweeper jacket.
I ain't talking about the shots.
We talking about the gold on the table.
And that's what we want from Santa Claus.
Well, let me tell you what I want from Santa Claus.
Tell me.
This year, I want a nice, thick, juicy...
Guys, let's have a little chat.
Oh, Santa came early, I guess.
Yeah, let's have a little chat. Darius, remind me, how many tag team matches have these guys won in order to have a shot at one of these? I think it was 0.
Damn.
Actually, remind me who got eliminated from the Battle Royal.
Let me think about it. Oh, it was these two.
Damn.
Wait. I got a perfect solution.
Those jackets look like the house decor from the original Beetlejuice.
For these AEW World Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, those jackets are, especially the one Leo Rush is wearing, is insane.
No hard feelings, right?
Leo Rush looks like Gengar. Could stand up on their own. Oh,
we
no.
knew Andretti and Leo had something to say, and it was the AEW World
Wow,
Tag
is
Team
it already
Championship
time for the main event? AEW Women's World Champion Mariah May defends the AEW World Championship against her former best friend, Mina Shirakawa. Oh, they're showing a Leo looks like a jackass.
Who's pumped for All in Texas?
All in Texas, yay! They're bringing the boom. The kids in Texas. Well, I mean it's Texas, so it's probably not that cold. So I'm wondering why he's in shorts.
We had to show what we are really about.
Hey, Bobby, you heard people? I kill people.
Hey, man.
The countdown is on.
What do you mean by that?
Tickets will be officially on sale. And who better to help us with our countdown?
Brian Danielson, it looks like he cut his hair.
Make me miss All In.
Globe Life Phil. We're going to remind the world what AEW is capable of.
It's
Hey, Sting's there for all 50 people. That's awesome.
AEW fans, we're coming right here next year, 2025. The Globe Life and All In.
Tickets and exclusive VIP packages are on
Hopefully
sale
it's
now.
a good show, man.
Go to AEWTIS.com
I hope they sell it out
now for more information. The legend of the Lone Star.
They hot shot this women's match for no damn reason. It should have been on pay-per-view. You sound like Shay. You sound like Shay.
All in Texas. Live Saturday, July 12th, 2025 from Globe Life Field.
Really quickly, while they're doing these advertisements, just to let you guys know, tomorrow I will be online. I'll be here on Twitch, not YouTube, but I will be on Twitch doing a special off-day video game stream. I am going to be playing the game A Plague's Tale: Innocence. It'll probably be late afternoon, close to the evening time. I'm thinking maybe around 6, I want to say. I'm not too certain as far as like what time I will be starting the stream. I will know like later on in the day, and obviously you guys know whenever I do a stream, I update everybody in the Discord, so please pay attention to the Discord so that way you know what time the stream tomorrow is starting. Again, it's a special video game stream where I'll be playing the game A Plague's Tale: Innocence. It is a story about a brother and sister trying to escape the 1300s Europe because there's some sort of black plague going on. Not only that, but the little brother is sick, but he doesn't have the plague. He's got something else. Maybe it's like COVID-2 or something. I don't know. But he's got something. So not only do they have to escape the plague of Europe and rats. There's rats everywhere. But this little boy is sick. He's got the flu or something. So I'm gonna be playing that tomorrow on stream, rather horribly, by the way. Hello, Alex. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a good evening. I don't know if you're watching AEW Dynamite, but if you are, I hope you're enjoying the show. But once again, I'll be playing some video games tomorrow. By the way, I'm not a very good video game player, so don't expect any expert gameplay here on the stream tomorrow. It's just going to be me fucking around, basically. But I appreciate you being here. By the way, guys, just to let you guys know, like I usually do, we do have our goals set for the year 2025. Those are the 2025 goals that I have set. Trying to get 500 Twitch followers, 2K YouTube subs, 2K TikTok followers, and 750 Instagram followers. We're very close to the 1K mark on YouTube. Very, very close, which is very, very cool. Never in my wildest dream did I think I would get close to 1K subscribers on YouTube. That's insane. But we're there. We're 30 subscribers away. 30 subscribers away. Yeah, just craziness. They should be coming back to AEW soon.
Oh, Bush. Oh. Ho.
Oh, Philly.
Oh. Ho. Oh, Paisan.
Oh!
Back up. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh! Ho, ho, ho! Oh!
Oh. Oh, a double. Oh.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
Hey.
Oh!
Ho fucking ho.
Oh. Stop fucking interrupting.
Oh!
Ho, 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 ho.
Ho, ho, ho!
Fuck you, Santa!
Hey!
Ho.
Oh!
Oh!
Ho, it's a girls from Icelandic air. Oh. Oh. My ho, my ho, my ho.
Oh, Massachusetts! Oh!
Oh. Oh.
John, oh, what the fuck? Oh!
Hey.
Oh!
Oh.
Hey, oh!
Oh.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, Jean-Philippe.
Oh!
It's Papillon.
Oh, hello, Jim, how are you?
Oh.
Whoa.
I love that video. Luckily, we're on mute because Mercedes Moné is speaking right now, so it's a good thing we're on mute. She's admonishing Anna Jay. Once again, shout out to Alex who's in the YouTube chat. I am doing good, man. Thank you for asking so much. And you are watching AEW, so I hope you're enjoying the show. It's been pretty good. I'm not going to lie. That last match with Brody and Ricochet was a lot of fun. So I'm excited for this main event. It looks like we're going to be getting on the Holiday Bash next week, Mercedes Moné defending the TBS Championship against Anna Jay. I don't really know if I'm down with that. Anna Jay's been getting a lot of opportunities, but she hasn't been able to capitalize on them. She hasn't. What has she done to warrant an opportunity at the TBS Championship? I'm a little confused, but that's just me. Again, Alex, thank you so much for hopping into the YouTube chat. Hopefully keeping Bella company because Bella's been jumping back and forth between YouTube and Twitch. So, yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's good. It's good for Mercedes because Mercedes needs the work to get more comfortable in AEW. I mean, her work in AEW for the most part has been lackluster, except for that match that she had against Chris Statlander at the last pay-per-view. That was an excellent match. It probably was the best match of the pay-per-view. But overall, it feels like Mercedes Moné is getting lapped by everybody else in AEW, especially for the amount of money that they paid for her. So, didn't she beat Penelope Ford? Does that automatically make you number one contender? Was it her that beat Penelope Ford? Oh, it was her that beat Penelope Ford. You're right. It was her that beat Penelope Ford. I guess that gives her a clean. I guess. We got Bella still in the chat watching the show. She's getting ready for Mina Shirakawa going up against Mariah May for the AEW Women's World Championship. That should be a lot of fun.
Who will take the gold and who will be left out?
Because you're gonna get Mariah and Mina in a way where they're gonna be competing as if they're in Japan again. Is she a coochie lover? She might be. She might be. I don't know. She might be. Here's Mina Shirakawa. I tell you something, I'm a Mina lover, I'll tell you that. Gotta go. Have a good night. Just gave you a sub. Alex, thank you so much, Alex. You're the best. Hopefully you have a good night, and hopefully we see you again soon. Thank you for stopping in, Alex. Take care.
In a very short time,
here is Mina Shirakawa.
One of the most popular athletes here in all elite wrestling. And now she finds herself
if I can find the freaking button.
From claiming the top crown of the women's division.
Who will
She's gorgeous.
leave
She has style. She has a
as
great smile,
champ?
great personality, and she is dynamite in the ring, if I can use that term.
No, you can't, Tony. Mariah May, will she retain?
I don't think she's a backstabber like the next lady.
Or Mina. Will Mina leave as world champion?
And her opponent from London, England, she is the reigning and defending AEW Women's World Champion, the Glamour, Mariah May.
There you go, guys. Mariah May, the champion, as she's making her way down to the ring, going up against her former best friend, Mina Shirakawa. Who you got points on? Who do you got points on, Mariah or Mina? You better get your points in. Get your point and your predictions in. Mike. Yes, they are former best friends. What happened is Mariah is the champion, and as the champion, she's kind of gotten a little power hungry, you know. But they were very close. They were very, very close, Mina and Mariah. And as soon as Mariah turned on Toni Storm and became the champion, she became this power hungry, sort of megalomaniac champion, and she turned on her best friend.
About offering to sweep a snow from a drive.
These two ladies have been best friends since Mariah was wrestling in Japan, and Mina kind of looked out for her, you know, as like a big sister, as Mariah just smacks the shit out of Mina. Bella's got 160 on Mina. She thinks Mina's coming away as the world champion tonight. But Mike has 5,000 points. 5,000 points, saying Mariah is going to retain the championship.
Both champion and challenger.
Bella putting in more.
Mariah May's got Shirakawa a couple of inches. Like me and you, Tony.
I like it.
Oh,
yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, man. Thank you for the 10 bits. I appreciate it, Mike. Thank you so much for the 10 bits.
Historically speaking, they have only met one-on-one.
Big money. All right. Bella picking the dark horse. She's making a big bet, 200 points. Mike with an even bigger bet, 5,000 on Mariah to retain. Doesn't look too good for Mariah right now. She's in the figure four. Oh, both women fall to the floor. Wrenching at that figure four.
To the floor here tonight in Kansas City.
Shirakawa may have tripled the champion.
Yeah, right now, Mariah May holding that left knee. She landed very, very hard on that knee.
And now Mina Shirakawa.
Maybe
thinking suplex on the floor.
Oh, no.
Mariah does not want to find out.
I felt that in my knees. I hear you, buddy.
Ring steps.
My knees, even though they don't work, I still got feeling in them. Oh, man, Mariah. You are a mean one, Miss Mariah.
And Thunder Rosa, former AEW Women's World Champion.
There's Thunder Rosa in the crowd. Shotgun drop kick. Sends Mina Shirakawa into the barricade. I just said that.
From Thunder Rosa as well. It says she has a victory over both champion and challenger and is waiting in for the wings for whoever leaves tonight as AEW Women's Champion.
Thunder Rosa raising hell. We love to see it, don't we?
Beautiful,
we love to see Thunder Rosa raising hell.
Superstar Mariah May.
Now Mariah May mocking her former best friend in Mina Shirakawa.
There as Mina
kind of a jerk, that Mariah
on
May.
The floor after that thunderous drop kick by Mariah May. Referee Aubrey Edwards giving the count to Mina Shirakawa on the floor. The 10 count here.
What would you expect from someone from London, huh, Bella?
This event, this yearly event winner is coming. We've seen so many big events.
You're like Vince in JR's ear, except you're in Excalibur's ear. I don't know about that. If I was in somebody's ear, it'd be Tony Schiavone. Like, Tony, you're fucking up again. You're fucking up the broadcast with your horrible commentary, not calling the moves properly, calling everybody by the wrong name. Coochie grab time, ladies. Let's go. Bella's all about the coochie grabbing, man. Mina has got the figure four around the ring post.
And our main
That's such a good emote, right, Mike? Such a good emote. I wish I had more emote slots, but they want me to use the Twitch alerts to get 2 more emote slots to put animated emotes. But yeah, again, as always, you know, I say it so I'm blue in the face. I've said it enough that you guys are probably sick of me saying it. But just want to say thank you for all of the support, especially tonight. These past couple of streams, you guys have been going crazy, showing me love and support. I greatly appreciate it. You guys make this a lot of fun. It doesn't matter who comes in, who doesn't come in. Thanks to you guys and your support and keeping me going. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys always being there for me, whether it's like supporting the streams or just talking to me. You know, both Mike and Bella are that not a food ad. I'm hungry. Yeah, fortunately, we do get a lot of food advertisements here in the United States. I wonder why. But yeah, thank you guys for for being here and keeping me company and keeping me laughing and keeping me going. It's greatly appreciated. They are showing the advertisement for the movie Nosferatu. I really want to see it. I'm into that stuff. So, but it comes out on Christmas. I really don't feel like going to the movie theater on Christmas. But I really want to see it. So I'm conflicted. Mina Shirakawa is still fighting for her life inside of the ring. That's right. Bella might be a ref. We're going to have to get Bella into some training. Maybe as a ref or as a performer. But Mariah giving a little bit too much time to Mina, letting Mina recuperate even though she's beating her ass right now. That's the one thing I love about Mariah May. Easily one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my entire life, Mariah May is. And she could beat the shit out of you. I kind of like that. I kind of like my women a little scary. I like being a little scared of my women. So Mariah May definitely fits that bill.
Women's World Championship.
Mariah May, if you didn't know, Bella cut her teeth in Japan. She is a product of Japanese female professional wrestling, also known as Joshi wrestling. And so is Mina Shirakawa, obviously. Easy there, Merv the Perv.
We're going to stay with this. This is a world title.
Mina Shirakawa, obviously, an excellent Japanese professional wrestler. And the Joshi style of professional wrestling, the reason I love it so much is because of what you're seeing in the ring right now, is both women just throwing everything they have at each other. You know, stiff shots. Look at that. Look at that.
For World's End.
These ladies are slugging it out, man.
They are, Tony Schiavone.
And we knew that this match
Mariah May with rapid forearms to the face of Mina Shirakawa. Why would you do that to the beautiful face of Mina Shirakawa, who hits a discus forearm off the ropes? Mariah May with the headbutt. Mina eats the headbutt and hits a back fist. I love it. This is what I love. I love this aggression. I love the physicality.
The back fist, Nigel, but not to capitalize.
Afterwards, the energy tank almost.
This is what it's all about.
The challenger first
this is pro wrestling.
But the proud, the resilient, the brave and courageous Mariah May joining her.
Nigel on commentary, simping for Mariah May. Low drop kick to the back of the knee of Mariah May. She's still fighting out of whatever Mina was trying to attempt there.
In the early stages of this match, Mina
back down she goes. Oh, beautiful back suplex. Goes for the cover. And Mariah kicks out of two.
Mariah May remains AEW Women's World Champion.
Bella has those points on Mariah. Ooh.
Out of the corner.
Uses a handstand to take Mina off the ropes. Goes for a knee, but Mina runs out of the way. Back fist. Blocks an attempt.
Intercepts it. Spins Mariah around.
Ooh.
Drives the champion.
Reverse DDT.
Cover. Two.
And another kick out, Bella.
A great cover in my estimation.
Bella, they do not want to give you these channel points.
Changing a strategy to the neck, perhaps setting up for the
hanging her. She's got her on the top
reverse
rope.
DDT bomb.
Oh, draping DDT. Very nicely done. Mina going for the cover. And Mariah grabs the rope.
That was ring awareness.
A Christmas miracle.
There you go, Bella. Just so you know, in a regular standard match, you can break the count by grabbing the rope, which is what Mariah did there and broke the count. The ring basically saved her ass. You're 100% correct, Bella. You are absolutely correct. Oh, a running knee strike. Oh, no, she's going to go for more. She might hit the Storm Zero.
Look at this.
Mina up on
Mayday. Mayday. It's over. Oh, Mina kicked out. Mina kicked out. Let's go, Mina Shirakawa. Let's go.
Mayday, mayday, mayday.
Damn those knees indeed, man.
Come on, Mariah.
Nice kick out. See, Bella's into it. Bella's feeling it. They got Bella. They hooked Bella. They hooked her.
Now once
Mina
again,
going up again. Mariah's going to hit her with Mayday. Mina kicks that. Oh, she flipped out. Oh, Mariah kicks out. It was like a botched crucifix bomb. Been a pretty good episode tonight. I got to agree, Mike. I got to agree. Really good wrestling.
And Mina.
Oh, second rope sling blade.
Off the ropes. And now that glamorous driver, Mina, perhaps.
She's going to hit her with the glamorous driver?
It all begins in that reverse DDT position. Mina's got her hooked.
Lifts her up.
Yes.
Oh, jumped it. The glamorous driver. Woo, she kicked out. She kicked out.
What an escape by the champion. Give her credit.
This has been kick out after kick out.
To apply pressure as
Headbutt from Mariah. Storm Zero. Oh, Storm Zero. It's over. Good night, Irene. You can count to 20. Mariah May retains the AEW Women's World Championship.
AEW Women's World Champion, the glamour.
She should have hooked the coochie.
Mariah May.
She should have hooked the coochie.
Heck of a win by the world champion.
Mariah May retains the AEW Women's World Championship. No way!
I don't believe this. I agree.
Is this another one of Mariah?
Oh, she's back. She's back. Toni Storm is back.
Toni Storm. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Toni Storm, the former champion. The former champion is back. That is Toni Storm. That is the former champion, the former mentor of Mariah May, the person that Mariah May turned on. She turned on her and basically blindsided her to steal away the AEW Women's World Championship, and then she went away. Toni Storm was so heartbroken that Mariah May turned on her to get a shot at the World Championship that when she lost at All In, she disappeared. We haven't seen Toni Storm since All In, and that was, what, in August? And now she's back. What a crazy way to end AEW Dynamite. That was insane. Toni Storm is back. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. See, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. These are things that AEW has to do. That by the end of an episode of Dynamite or Collision, something happens where we're going, we gotta see what happens next week. We can't wait a whole 7 days. We have to know now what happens. You know, it builds up that anticipation for the next episode. Because I know Bella, you know, after watching that, I'm pretty sure she can't wait for next week's AEW Dynamite because of what happened right now. And she's back as Toni Storm, the regular Toni Storm. Not timeless Toni Storm, but regular Toni Storm. So this is exciting. This is exciting. Very good episode of AEW Dynamite tonight. AEW, occasionally, they get it right, you know, and tonight was the night where they got it right. So a very exciting episode of AEW Dynamite. I give it a thumbs up. I don't know about Mike and Bella, but to me, this episode tonight deserves a thumbs up. You can let me know what you think. Thumbs up, thumbs in the middle, a thumbs down. What'd you think about tonight's episode of AEW Dynamite? Once again, before we get the hell out of here, Mike gives it a thumbs up. That's what I like to see. Before we get the hell out of here, just to remind you once again, we got a whole big streak of streams coming up. Tomorrow, it's an off day, but I'll be on Twitch, not YouTube. I'll be on Twitch for a game stream. We're going to be playing A Plague's Tale: Innocence. Friday, we're going to be watching SmackDown and Rampage. And then Saturday, we're going to be watching Saturday night's main event. So we still got a bunch of streams to do. We got tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday to go. Bella also gives AEW Dynamite Winter is Coming Tonight a thumbs up. So a full-on thumbs up. Only bad part was Jericho because he's the worst. I agree. Wholeheartedly, I agree. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. You know the situation for tomorrow. We're going to be playing A Plague's Tale: Innocence. So please, if you're going to be in the chat tomorrow, take it easy on me. I'm not really a gamer. I'm a novice gamer. I play games to decompress and relax. But it is time that I bow out and say goodnight. I'm going to be getting into my journaling because we talked about journaling and how important journaling is. So I'm going to be doing that after I get off stream, but I'll be in Discord if you guys want to chat and say hello. Again, Mike, thank you for the bits. Thank you for the support. Bella, thank you for hanging out in both YouTube and on Twitch, making me laugh and being a part of the conversation and enjoying wrestling. That's what matters to me, is that you enjoy not only being here, but that you enjoy wrestling. That's the whole point of this whole thing, is to enjoy wrestling. So if you enjoy it, that's what matters most to me. And I hope you guys had a good night tonight hanging out with me. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. Good night. It's currently 3 a.m. wherever Bella is. So we're going to say goodnight to Bella. We're going to say goodnight to Mike out in Canada land. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, man. I really, really appreciate you guys being here and just hanging out with me and keeping me company and making me laugh and helping me talk about wrestling. I love you. I love you guys. I love you so much. Oh my God. I love you. Oh my God. Yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. A Plague's Tale: Innocence. We're going to be fighting some bubonic rats. Exciting. Isn't it exciting? All right. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, Eric. Bye, Leroy. Bye, Tortuga. And bye, Bella. Bye, Mike. Bye, Bella. Love you guys. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Take care of your mental. See you tomorrow.